It's the Bob and Tom Show.
This season, the Bob and Tom Television Network presents a Christmas special you'll never forget. Hey, here's the doorbell. I'll bet it's carolers. That's right. America's favorite zombies are taking a break from terrorizing the countryside to ring in the holidays. It's A Walking Dead Christmas. Everybody knows that zombies can eat flesh, but who knew? They can also sing like angels. And no one can embrace the true meaning of Christmas like zombies. It's a Walking Dead Christmas. And what Christmas special would be complete without a surprise visit from Santa Claus?
All right, Bobby. Now tell old Santa Claus what you'd like.
Hey, give me back my spleen or you're on my naughty list.
It's a Walking Dead Christmas. Right after the inspirational Redneck Christmas special, here comes Jesus Boo Boo. Only from the Bob and Tom Television Network.
Hey, good morning. How are you? Hello. And welcome to the Bob and Tom Show.
It's a party. You're invited.
You caught us partying. There's Christy at the news desk.
Hello.
Oh, I was wondering what happened to my Aunt Mark's couch. It became a sweater for Christy
Yes,
Lee.
it did. Very proud to wear it. Thank you, Auntie.
Aunt Mark was a lovely woman.
Was she?
She made a delicious turkey gravy. I'm not sure what a recipe was. It was a dark gravy, Josh. I think you'd appreciate it.
Maybe she put coffee grounds in it.
Could be. I wish I could find out. I'll have to ask my cousin.
There's Pat Godwin.
Where?
Hey, there's Josh Arnold.
Hello.
There's Ace Cosby. Hey. I'm Chick, and here's Tom. Hello, Tom.
Well, thank you very much. Look at those Christmas lights. Isn't that nice driving in this morning? Christmas lights
I was
everywhere.
like, what Christmas?
Not in here. I just meant out where they belong,
Yeah.
on the streets.
You are really something.
Wow.
I love the ones over here on the corner where they just
my
do the
God,
tree.
no, she's doing
One
okay.
string of lights on all the tree trunks. Do you know what I'm talking
Yeah,
about? That
those
is
are
so
great.
cool.
Yeah.
They look like spires.
Yeah.
They're just
Like
lovely.
a woods full of light.
Yes, it's so nice.
Are you in, Josh, on this talking about trees, lights on trees?
I do like the Christmas lights.
Yeah. Yeah.
I forgot we have Scrooge at the wheel.
No,
Yeah.
it's fine.
Whatever.
Okay, well, we have some interesting
holidays. It's fine.
Christmas tree news in the news coming up. Also, a lot of NASA stuff today. Some of it's really cool. At least I think it is. This thing with the cat video that
Yeah.
have you heard about this?
No. Is there a cat in space?
Well, no.
They shot a video back of a
It's
cat.
a little confusing. It's a video of a cat that was shot on Earth, obviously, but
Yeah.
they broadcast it back to Earth 100 times faster than traditional communications with this new laser thing that they've got, and it's just so cool. Well, we'll get to it coming up. We've also got NASA and problems with the not problems with, but the procedures that one has to go through as an astronaut to use a space toilet. Kind of interesting.
We've always been curious about that.
And it came up with Cal Penn was doing an interview with one of the astronauts, and it came up. Cal Penn, a friend of the show, he's been here in the studio.
I'm guessing a lot of suction.
That's actually part of it.
The restroom.
But they have to be trained to use space
Well,
toilets.
of course. It's not just like going into
But
a
when you
porta
hear
potty.
some of the aspects of the training, I think you'll chuckle.
Aspects.
Yeah, aspects, and the old hoovering the backside.
Well, yeah, you don't want to floating out in space.
Now, we had a couple requests. A couple requests here.
Hey, there's a turd over there by the retro.
Squeeze in.
Okay.
The first one is I forget who had the story about these two guys that were arrested and charged with killing hundreds of eagles.
It's a guy in Montana and a guy in Idaho, I guess, or Washington State.
And I just don't get it. I mean, why would you want to kill a beautiful eagle? But
3,600 of them.
Yeah, it's amazing. Are they bothering the cattle? What am I missing about this story? Are they just killing these for
sport?
I'm guessing it's for money.
But who wants one? Who would want a dead, stuffed eagle?
I don't know.
They're magnificent.
Yeah, but they're much more magnificent when they're alive and flying
Poised
around.
to strike. Can you imagine?
Yeah.
They're in your basement bar.
Yeah, that's just wrong. You shouldn't have that. So, but I did ask the question: Is are they being eaten? And Josh, you mentioned the famous club. What's it called?
The underground supper clubs that are rampant.
In which they eat
all kinds of exotic
species.
dishes. Sure.
Okay. But we had a request for this song based on that interesting news story.
Time helps some species come back and grow stronger. I'm glad one creature's endangered no longer. I wanna fry up an eagle just to see. Fry up an eagle. Use the Colonel's recipe. It's still illegal. It shouldn't be. I need to know what one tastes like. I wanna fry up an eagle. My curiosity first killed the cat who wasn't that tasty, frankly. I wanna fry up an eagle. They're dolphin free. Let fry and the eagle said it subliminally. Did it, they're bald. Did it, and yummy. Oh yeah. Yeah.
Little Timmy Cavanaugh. Little Timmy Cavanaugh on frying up an eagle, ladies and gentlemen. I hope they're not eating them.
I would hope not.
Well, of course they're eating them.
At least one. They killed like 3,200.
3,600.
Oh, jeez. Some of those were eaten.
Yeah, of course.
Wow, that's insane.
Eagle wings for Sunday football.
Oh,
Eagles for eagles. Do they shoot them with a shot? Is it a shotgun thing?
Maybe a bow and arrow. I don't know.
Oh, an arrow. Well, now we're talking sport, at least.
Yeah,
That'd be tricky, though. I mean, if you're anywhere near it, that arrow has to come down.
So does a bull.
Wow, poor little Roger took one right in the arm. His dad missed. Oh, sorry.
Well, thank goodness it was his arm.
Now,
right?
it's my understanding that you have some interesting things coming up in sports.
Is that your understanding?
Well, I was led to believe that you have a story that you said I would be interested in.
Oh, it's from the college bowl game last night from Frisco, Texas.
And what is that bowl called?
The Scooters Coffee Frisco Bowl.
Oh, I like Scooters Coffee.
Is that that's
I've
a
never
regional?
heard of
Where's that from? Yeah, they have those little kiosks in the middle of parking lots that you just drive up. Like they look like they're very tiny. They look like old photo mats.
They're kind of like photo mats, yeah. And then
I have never heard of this.
Me either.
Is this regional?
I know I go to one in Omaha, Nebraska a lot.
Okay.
When I'm
There's
there.
just one person inside this thing?
Or a couple, yeah. But it can't fit many more than two, that's for sure.
Wow.
I guess what happened to the winning coach last night when
They dumped coffee on him?
they dumped coffee.
Oh, my goodness.
That's exactly right.
Third-degree burns in the hospital.
Always a great question over there. I don't think the coffee was hot.
No, it's
of course not.
must have been a cold brew.
You asked.
God.
Silly. You don't want it too cold either.
No, yeah. No, but that Gatorade's cold, so that's...
Now, Tom just told us, a month and a half ago, that they have this thing called iced coffee.
Which I'm kind of not... With the change in temperatures.
You're not drinking
kinda wanna
now
warm
right
up.
now?
You know, this is a hot coffee that I'm drinking as we speak. Perhaps later in the show I'll go for an iced coffee.
Monday in the Toastery Bowl, they threw toast on them.
They threw toast on him?
Thanks, Ace. And Aaron Rodgers.
And I'm sorry, hang on a second. And what is toastery again?
It's a breakfast place. It's a regional restaurant as well.
Okay. So these bowls, then they're getting the names of these places out there. Mm-hmm. It's probably a smart idea.
Sure.
So what were the teams again?
The UTSA, University of Texas, San Antonio, and Marshall, yeah.
Are these getting good numbers on the TV?
Chad Pennington's son was quarterbacking for Marshall, where Chad went to school, and Josh McCown's son was quarterbacking at UTSA. So, more generations of quarterbacks coming up in the NFL, Tom. Isn't that interesting? And speaking of quarterbacks, Aaron Rodgers again weighs in yesterday, telling us that he's probably not going to play the rest of the year. The Jets have been mathematically eliminated from the playoff scene. So he says he's going to wait till next year. John Morant comes off of suspension and goes for 34 in the buzzer-beating basket at the end of the game. Memphis beats New Orleans 115-113. And a world record coming up that has to do with pencils. World record in pencils.
That's a good one. I watched the video. Involves our friend David Rush.
I walk in here and he's sitting over there. I've never seen him happier watching David Rush try to break world record.
Well, David was training.
It's the wildest.
You're watching training videos?
He's sick. He's not.
You're the best around. Nothing's ever gonna bring it down.
The eye of the tiger. Go, David, go.
Gonna fly now. Yeah.
He needs a Congressional Medal of Honor is what David Rush needs.
He's having fun. We'll get to that coming up.
Like he's having fun.
Like I said, a lot of NASA news. We have Talking Whales once again in the news. We have sex, big outdoor sex news.
I thought that could have gone in anyway.
Yeah.
Big people.
Big outdoor sex news.
Big sex organs.
And big indoor sleeping news.
Oh.
Kind of sexy. Speaking of sexy time with Alli Breen is coming up, so you got to stick around for that. We certainly appreciate it. Ran into a friend of mine yesterday. I think I told you this, or 2 days ago. He and his wife do HelloFresh 3 nights a week. And he was telling me how much he loved it. And I got to tell you, HelloFresh this time of year can be a great idea because maybe you're a little sick of going out. Maybe the restaurants are too crowded. And the last place you want to be is the grocery store. HelloFresh.com/BT Show free. What's it all about? Well, HelloFresh does more than 45 recipes each week. It's not just the recipe. They send you the food, and they've already measured it out. You just put it together. It's really a kit. And more than 45 to choose from every week. All kinds of food, by the way, from good old-fashioned comfort food to, if you're like Pat Godwin, no animal products, the vegetarian stuff. It's all there. They've also got the HelloFresh Market, where you've got a bunch of party pleasers. If you're having a shindig, you want that charcuterie board or whatever, HelloFresh has the answers for you. And they've got something special going on right now. Free breakfast for life with the code BT Show free at HelloFresh.com/BT Show free. This means 1 breakfast item per box while your subscription is active. So save yourself a bunch of time, a lot less food waste. That's important in today's world, of course. And have some great stuff to eat. Hello, what are you working on over there?
Oh, the zesty breaded chicken breasts with roasted potatoes and creamy mixed greens, a panko crust, and this looks so delicious. 30 minutes, it's on your table. You don't have to think about what to feed the kids. They're going to love it. Yum. HelloFresh.
All right. That's BT Show free is the code. Once again, HelloFresh.com/BT Show free. Check it out. And I think you're going to like it. Save yourself a ton of time. And once again, restaurant quality food coming your way. Also, coming up in the news, we have the topless crime boss. What? Well, you'll find out. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
This is Reno Collier, and you're listening to Bob and Tom Radio.
Yeah, you are. And good morning.
I want to thank you, old Saint Nick, for the stuff that you leave on the eve of Christmas Day. Worldwide overnight delivery's quite a trick, and it ain't no wonder that you ain't got time to shave. I know that you've been making me a toy up in the Arctic, and I hope this message reaches you before you've time to start it. Some folks like their Christmases all blue or even white, but for me the color green is exactly right.
Santa, don't you bother with the chimney no more. Slip my present into an envelope and slide it under the door, 'cause nothing says Merry Christmas like cash, cash, cash. Yeah. Don't need two front teeth or mistletoe kisses. Jackson Franklin and grants my wishes. All I want for Christmas is cash, cash, cash. Oh, the size is perfect and the style's just right. You know that it's the color I dig. And never, ever, ever would you hear me say, does this money in my pocket make my butt look big? Show me what the holiday spirit's about with a nice wire transfer into my offshore account. 'Cause nothing says Merry Christmas like cash, cash, cash. Santa, don't you be no Ebenezer. Pay off the balance on this here Visa, 'cause nothing says Merry Christmas like cash, cash, cash. Oh, the size is perfect and the style's just right. You know that it's the color I dig. And never, ever, ever would you hear me say, does this money in my wallet make my butt look big? Santa, don't you bother with the chimney no more. Slip my present into an envelope and slide it under the door, 'cause nothing says Merry Christmas like cash, cash. Nothing says Merry Christmas like cold hard. Nothing says Merry Christmas like cash, cash, cash.
Hey, it's Josh, and of course...
Hi, Chick McGee, everybody. Your chance to win a Mini Max Big Green Egg for Bob and Tom at Big Green Egg. Each week, someone will win a Mini Max Big Green Egg.
It's the Bob and Tom Show Pigskin Pick'em, powered by the Big Green Egg.
Go to bobandtom.com/contest on the computer.
Is that where you go? Are we eligible?
We take Visa, quilts, and cheese. Amish Bell, leading you into the 19th century.
Morning laughter just might be the best medicine.
No matter how hard I try, can't keep my hands off my face.
Bob and Tom Radio.
I actually I have a sexual fantasy associated with the earthquake.
Go.
All right, woke chick up. In my fantasy, I am making love to this woman.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, she feels the earth move beneath her.
Ah, yes.
And then she rolls over on top of me and shields me from debris. Safety first, everybody. Safety first.
Are the stars out tonight? I don't care if it's cloudy or bright, 'cause I'm blind.
Jeez. The man claimed he couldn't help himself when he guzzled 7 bottles of a spiked lemonade drink in the aisle of a supermarket. A 43-year-old Wisconsin man told police he was a recovering alcoholic and had been sober for 16 months before being driven to drink and downing the bottles of Jack Daniel's Lynchburg lemonade in 15 minutes and placing the empty containers back on the shelves. He was cited for retail theft.
Oh, so he'd go grab one, drink it, walk around the store, then go back and put it back.
No, he did it all in 7 bottles in 15 minutes.
15 minutes, Tom.
He had to just plant himself in the liquor aisle.
He must have had an opener with him.
Mm-hmm. Or there's probably a twist.
I wonder what triggered it. Was there something that he had seen in aisle 4 that bothered him?
His wife.
Can I say something about driving on the highway, first of all?
Sure, yeah.
People got to focus. It's scary out there.
Amen.
I was on the highway. A guy next to me is texting while he's driving.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, look at this son of a... And then I hit a car. So I think he won.
It's dangerous.
I think he won that round.
Game, set, match, yeah.
Accident next to me, LOL.
Exactly. OMG.
How can you text and drive?
WTF.
No, I see it all the time.
I can barely see the letters anyway.
I drove by. I told you this. I drove by a lady with a book open on her steering wheel,
reading
and eating a pizza. Tell me, wait a minute.
You know what?
Pizza.
Hey, this is Henry Phillips, and you're listening to Bob and Tom Radio.
Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Here we are. Can we open some presents today? Please, please, please.
No.
Woo-hoo. Why not?
The only one who was allowed to open a present was Josh.
Well, thank you. I can give you all your presents are here.
Yeah, all your presents are here. My presents for you guys are here.
Mine are all wrapped, but they're off-site.
Yes, but you didn't. Doesn't it take a little something away that you don't participate in this at all?
What do you mean?
Like I wrap my presents. Did you wrap your presents for us, Josh?
Not really.
I didn't either. Andy wrapped all your presents.
So it looks like the point he's making, as usual, invalid.
Oh, really? Andy's wrapping your presents? Hang on here. I'm going somewhere. I'm going somewhere with this, Your Honor.
I like this line of questioning.
Does he have a special a tea get together, a coffee clatch he does in the afternoon?
No, he did it by himself while I was in California.
Let's move on before I don't want to call HR. Okay, I've got it.
Andy doesn't work with us.
I just thought of something. What? I wonder if people that are in HR, I've got a friend who is an HR guy, I'll have to call him, if they just dread the Christmas party knowing that the week after it's going to be hell week. With the whole month of December, nothing but HR complaints.
What about HR puffin stuff? How did that? How did that slip?
Yeah, that's the dragon who supervises.
Yeah, he's like, all right.
Sexual harassment at work.
Well, things get tough.
Do you remember HR puffin stuff's voice? He had kind of a voice like this. He talked with a southern accent, wore cowboy.
I don't know how you guys watched those. They were so weird.
Stuff.
Well, when Tom and I...
That's all that was on.
Well, that's all we had.
That's all that was on.
3 channels. I had 2 channels.
He's totally
so
wrong.
trippy.
But he likes Alf. So HR Puffin stuff is right in his wheelhouse.
I liked Elf, too.
I did, too. Yeah. But I was also... what was I, 9?
You guys are you're all wrong.
The guy that played the dad in Elf.
Yes.
Who ended up having some issues off camera.
We could have not even mentioned that.
Yeah. But that guy really made me laugh.
Yeah, he's great.
Max Wright?
Max Wright.
Yeah, that I wouldn't Google that.
No, Alf, you can't paint the garage pink.
He talked in a halting way.
Yeah. I love that.
That's great.
Hilarious.
And Miss Ochmonic was
Seinfeld's mom, yeah. You know, the nosy neighbor, Mrs. Ochmonic.
Oh, she dated James Dean in real life.
What?
Yeah.
What? Seriously?
Yeah, look it up.
What?
Yeah.
Man, the stuff he knows is incredible.
Let me look it up. She's right.
Some things go in and doesn't come out.
and she was a woman.
Oh, you have thoughts about
you're going with a couple theories.
Yeah.
By the way, does Andy know James Dean?
See, it all comes around. So the point you were trying to make was...
Hang on, can we get HR Puffin stuff?
Oh.
I'd like to hear it.
Typically, HR plans the Christmas party.
Chick, I have it on DVD.
Thanks, Ace.
You have HR Puffin stuff on DVD?
Yeah, it's a TV classic.
Oh, boy.
God, Ace.
Wow.
Just doing mescaline.
Find you a girlfriend or something.
Good luck.
All that Sid and Marty Krofft stuff was bizarre.
I've never felt worse about picking on someone than right now, Ace.
Well, he's happy about it. He enjoys it.
I'm surprised he didn't have it on VHS. That's the funniest thing. You seriously, you have, 4 VHS players at your house?
Yeah.
Oh, the 2 working, is that right? Or 1 for parts?
3 active. And
3 active.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you're part of a new trend. We had that story the other day. They're opening up a couple of video stores in several spots.
And don't you have VHS that aren't opened, that are totally sealed still?
Yeah.
Those are the ones where I looked him up. I looked up some of the titles for him, and he's sitting on a gold mine.
Is he really?
Can't you seal anything?
Which one just went for $70,000?
I think you said it was Back to the Future.
Yeah, a triple Back to the Future package or something.
Oh, all 3 of them. Okay.
And didn't you say you had, Friday the 13th or something?
A Nightmare on Elm Street
Nightmare
double VHS with special features that's got to be worth something. That's still sealed. So I don't think I think I'm hanging on to it until
what?
$25,000.
They're called tape heads, the people who love VHS. And I've always said this. I guarantee that there are
Tom, I guarantee there are men out there that are, what's the word?
I don't know.
They are they've been imprinted by the pornography and the whole VHS thing. So they have to. That has to be, I would assume, part of a ritual in order to become fully aroused, if you will. The DVD doesn't work for them. It's not the content; it's the whole ritual.
The clicking of the wheel and the whole thing.
I'm serious. I'm sure there's someone out there listening right now that hey.
That kind of stuff happens.
And I remember when I went online, you can buy what do you call it, pornos, if you will, on VHS. Quite inexpensively, actually, John.
I have no doubt. Yeah, I'm sure they're.
Rewind. Was it Be Kind Rewind?
Sure.
Wipe off the thumbprint.
Yeah, that poem has really lost its use, hasn't it?
Yeah.
You don't hear that anymore.
You sure don't.
Okay.
I wonder where we're going after streaming. I mean,
right?
Will it just be present? Because we thought, CD, there's nothing going to beat CDs. Oh, well, VHS was amazing. You could watch one program, record another at the same time, and then CDs, and then DVDs, and now...
The next thing is you'll watch yourself in the movie.
Oh.
With AI.
Oh, you just put it
There'll
right...
be a generic character that is like the main star, and then when you watch it at home, you plug in your own.
If you could walk into a movie, have you ever thought about which one you'd want to walk into?
Oh,
Showgirls.
It would be.
The pool scene from Showgirls, where she's whipping her head back and forth. Oh yeah, Daddy. That gets me going.
You just want to, but you'd just be a spectator in Showgirls, wouldn't you want to get involved in one where you could, join the fun?
Get involved.
Maybe a little body heat action.
God, is that the only movie you ever saw that had sex in it?
I would love for you to have dinner with Kathleen Turner tonight.
I'd love to have dinner with Kathleen Turner.
Would you really?
I mean, great sex.
Well, you better order.
Words you're looking.
You better order some apps.
That's just mean. Christy, if you could walk into what am I saying? I know you'd walk into breakfast at Tiffany's.
No, there's no good sex in that.
No, but Zac Efron movie, right?
Oh yeah.
No, but it's not just about sex. I mean, if you could walk into a movie and be part of that situation, what would it be?
I don't know. That's a great question.
It doesn't have to be.
It doesn't have to be sexy.
No, it could be just like, what situation would you want to be in? And
Footloose, that'd be fun. Got to dance a lot.
I'd get to meet John Lithgow. Yeah.
Kevin
but you'd be
Bacon
meeting
hang
that
out?
Lithgow.
Yeah.
He's not fun, man.
You think he'd stay in character?
He's mean.
He had to.
Yeah, he's a mean guy.
Yeah, you want to meet
that.
Harry and the Hendersons Lithgow or somebody.
Have you seen
what a cute little movie that is.
Have you seen Spielberg talking about Daniel Day-Lewis and how he stays in character? He goes, when we hired Daniel, I had heard that if you're hiring Daniel to play Abraham Lincoln, you're going to have Abraham Lincoln
on the set.
On the set.
Oh, damn it.
And he did not disappoint. Spielberg said.
I can shut down this conversation. Then, of course, there's Mamma Mia. That would be fun.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh, I'd get to sing.
I'd like to go there with some kind of poison I could put into the Gatorade.
Have you ever seen Muriel's Wedding?
Yes.
No, I
Toni
haven't.
Collette. You need
that is
that.
so good.
You watch that. And
That's
get
wonderful.
back to me. It's wonderful.
I've heard it's wonderful.
It's wonderful.
Okay.
There.
That kind of brought ABBA back to the consciousness of people.
Oh, it did?
Yeah.
And by the way, the last SNL has a great ABBA sketch made me laugh out loud last Saturday.
Oh,
hilarious.
really?
Oh, it's so funny.
See, ABBA, top of mind. People love her.
So funny.
Him.
I'm sorry. It's ABBA, Tom. Maybe you know them as ABBA.
I don't know them at all. I enjoy ignoring them.
Is this a sign of getting older when you see a list of upcoming SNL hosts and you recognize maybe 25% of them?
Yeah. Yep.
Well, and the musical guests. I got no clue. I got no clue.
Open up a People magazine and who are these people?
Read the entertainment
They're getting
news
divorced
every day.
after 3 kids. I've never heard of either of these people.
The good feeling is, though, I don't care that I don't know them.
And
there was a time where I used to care.
Yeah.
And, I used to be Mr. TV, and I still do. I enjoy a TV program. But how the hell has Bones been on for 13 seasons? How has that happened?
What's that?
Exactly.
It's not bad, man.
Huh?
Yeah.
What is it?
There's all these shows that have been on forever. I'd never heard of.
Bones about an archaeologist?
I don't know what it is.
She investigates dead bodies.
Yeah. It's a formulaic. People like their formulaic show. I like my formulaic.
Is there a pornographic spin-off of that?
Boners?
I would think it would be a little more subtle.
Oh, no. Really?
Really?
You want to talk to Joe Sixpack or not?
Tonight's episode, Raging Diamond Cutter.
It could be the name of the guy, Steve Boner.
Yep. A very special.
It's pronounced Bonner. That would be the running gag.
Oh, yeah.
Very funny.
No, it's spelled Boner right here.
It's pronounced Bonner.
Ladies and gentlemen, let me play for you now HR Puffin Stuff speaking.
Hurry, hurry. Bring that rescue racer. Hurry, boys. Come on. Bring it right up here. That's good. Okay, now hurry up, Jimmy. Get on. Get on. Quick now. Good. Okay, let's go. Now give it the gas.
Okay, what is this?
Give it the gas.
That's him. That's
HR Puffin Stuff
And
speaking.
who was he?
Mayor HR Puffin Stuff and the other residents of Living Island.
Was he a critter of some sort?
Oh, he's a giant kind of mascot-looking guy.
Kind of
I
like
never saw
Barney.
HR.
Like Barney sized, only he was
Yeah.
orange.
Is it a dinosaur?
No.
It's
weird
never
man-looking thing, yeah.
They try to help young Jimmy, shipwrecked and led to their island, escape the evil clutches of Witchy Poo. It says here a zany witch who wants to steal Jimmy's talking flute for her collection of magical objects.
And her nose went like that.
Yeah, it was very crooked.
His talking flute, Tom.
Okay, I'm done with this one.
Oh, dude, it was just a drug-induced nightmare. Really.
Yeah, I don't know if you can
Wasn't there a human in it from England?
Yes, there was
yeah,
a
Witchy
human.
Poo was
Roberto
human, right?
somebody.
And Jack Wilde was
Right.
the kid.
Yeah.
The kid from Oliver, right?
Is there a...
Look at Tom. I've never seen him more confused.
No, it's more bored. Is there a like a Puffin Stuff line of marijuana now?
Probably.
I would think.
That'd be the way to go. Or a vaping thing that looks like this guy. You suck on his head to get the...
Sid and Marty Chronic.
Oh, I like that very much. I'm sorry, this was supposed to be a sports broadcast. What happened?
HR.
Oh, Lenny Weinrib was HR Puffin Stuff. He's a stand-up comedian of the day. He was, okay. Hey, guess what happened yesterday? That's right. Aaron Rodgers knows that you want to know what he's up to, so he's more than happy to give you an update.
You know who I'd like to thank?
Who?
I'd like to thank Taylor Swift for at least having a more interesting side story than the incredibly boring Aaron Rodgers, nothing has happened since he got injured story. At least Taylor, we've got Travis Kelce, and there's a little bit of fun going on. It's sexy time.
Aaron said yesterday during his weekly Tuesday appearance on the Pat McAfee Show, he's not yet 100% healthy in his recovery from that torn left Achilles.
Yeah, he couldn't be.
Still a few weeks away. It's been 14 weeks since it, and it would be...
Unless he's been in secret nanotechnology treatments.
Right.
Yeah, the nanotechnology. That's what we need.
Little metal spiders in there sewing you up.
I think he's doing this just so he can keep that handicapped parking placard. Did you ever have one of those?
I was offered. I've been offered one 3 times now, and I keep turning it down.
And I lowered my price to $50. And you're still not biting.
Did they check those?
Can you imagine?
I don't think so because my mom has one that's expired. I mean, it never expires.
Can you go online and buy a fake handicap parking pass?
Don't encourage this.
That'd be a great scene.
God.
He's not encouraging it. He's
a crook running, wanting passports. The guy fixes him up, and he goes, "You need a handicap parking?" No, I'm fine. It's okay. How about extra guns? You need extra guns?
You know what apparently is worth its weight in gold is the mayor and certain officials in like New York City will give you a park anywhere pass.
Oh,
and apparently,
oh my God,
like dignitaries and stuff, and apparently those are
way back when the press used to get those here, and you could park anywhere, like for sporting events.
Yeah,
it was awesome.
I bet when you got one of those, you felt like a king or queen.
It was great.
I've said
got
this
it through
before.
the TV station.
You go to Washington football. I'm sure it's like that around the NFL. That the tickets are relatively easy to come by. A parking pass.
Oh,
because you park in, I don't know, Fredericksburg and take a bus to the stadium. It's crazy.
I knew a guy once told me he switched doctors because the guy wouldn't validate parking.
I think I stopped seeing a therapist because of that same reason. Was that me that told you that?
Oh, maybe it was.
Maybe it was. I think it might have been.
That makes it even sadder.
I mean, I didn't really care for him.
Oh, okay. Well, then.
But
I think okay.
You got to do that. You have to do that. Go, I want to go there. Nah, there's no any parking. I'm not going.
Oh, sure.
Maybe they don't validate.
We've had that discussion. You've had something planned for a couple of weeks. There's nothing better than getting to 0 hour and Nah, I'm not going.
There's one thing better.
What?
When they cancel.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
And you try to act, really? Okay. Zippity-doo-dah.
It's the greatest.
I don't have to talk about myself for an hour. Thank
I
Christ.
forgot about it. Someone reminded me. You guys, you should come over to my side of the street. Flasher parking. I park wherever I want to park.
Especially the holiday season.
Oh, yeah.
I saw the flasher driving the fast lane guy all the way to work this morning. What the hell is that?
The key is the flasher parking. Here's another tip. Put one wheel always on the sidewalk of the store you're going into.
That's an emergency.
That's,
nobody questions that.
You're in a rush, man.
That is good.
Yeah, don't spend more than 10 minutes in the store because the tow truck will be pretty much ready to go.
Like a tow truck's going to be there in 10 minutes.
I mean, nobody ever says, my doctor's terrible, but I'll tell you what, as bad as he is, he's got a great bedside manner, and his office is close, and he's got validated parking, so I'm still going to him. I think he's responsible for the infection that made me lose my hand, but still.
At least he validated.
Yeah, I can park there. No? Okay, sorry, just asking.
More sports coming up.
Like what?
Like, man, he's ready to pounce today.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe we'll have a song from Pat.
Not yet.
In the,
what song?
I have a question.
John Morant's back in the NBA.
I have a real quick question.
A football bowl, college bowl
If you
game
ever listen to ESPN radio, will they now stop talking about the Jets?
Nope.
Or they're just still going to, is that going to dominate all conversations even though they're completely out of contention?
Yep.
Just a little tip for you guys. It's over, okay? No one cares that you're Jets fans. We have Mr. Pat Godwin getting ready for a big trip. Pat is going to be in Lexington, Kentucky, one of the most beautiful cities in America.
Oh, he's taking a trip?
You'll be a comedy off-Broadway, Pat. When are you starting that show?
The 28th of December through the 31st.
Oh, that'll be a nice post-Christmas show. And you're going to be on stage New Year's Eve.
Mm-hmm.
And
a lot of fun. Comedy off-Broadway.
Okay. And have you found a vegan place to eat your meals when you're there?
You just go into any place and kind of order a salad, but yeah, I'll check it out when I get down there.
Maybe one of our listeners knows of a really good vegan restaurant in Lexington, Kentucky. What does your son do when you go out to eat?
He gets whatever he wants. He has his favorites. He sticks with one thing for a while and changes.
Does he
like you?
Does he get a juicy hamburger? And
oh yeah.
As he's eating it, look you right in the eyes and going, God, this is heavenly. How's your broccoli?
A little bit of the juice running down his chin. How does this look, Dad?
Also coming up, we have, for some reason, there's so many drunks in the news. We got a couple of them, and I don't know. They apparently can't hold their
liquor,
hold their mud. We'll find out about that. But right now, for those of us that enjoy a great steak, I got all my steaks. I've sent them already. Omaha Steaks. I sent more than 20 of them to friends. 20 boxes. Tell me more about Omaha Steaks, Josh.
Omaha Steaks, boy, it was perfect time for the winter. I love a nice cold day. You get those steaks going. I have a smokeless grill. I don't mean to brag, but I cook my steaks on that inside. And, man, just the flavor, the juices, everything is just so wonderful about it. Why not send those you love Omaha Steaks, especially with the deal they have going on right now? It's fantastic. 50% off site-wide. Plus, use code BTS at checkout. That's going to get you an additional $30 off your order. And, yeah, you heard me right. Half off everything, plus $30 off. Man, oh, man. Send tender, juicy, butcher's cut filet mignons to those you love or to yourself. Gourmet jumbo franks, easy to prepare meals like that meat lover's lasagna that's ready in a flash. Omaha Steaks, it's such a wonderful gift. It's great food at a terrific price for you. Everybody you get it for is going to be so grateful and thankful, and they're never going to forget that you got them a gourmet gift from omahasteaks.com. It's the most wonderful time of the year. Things have probably been fairly stressful, though. What do I get this person? Oh, I have to go out. I have to do this. No, omahasteaks.com has you covered. Skip the guesswork and all the stressful parking and running around. Get something convenient, thoughtful, and guaranteed to put a smile on the faces of those you love with omahasteaks.com. And every purchase, don't forget, backed by their unconditional money-back guarantee. But most importantly, my gosh, this deal they have, 50% off site-wide. It's only a limited time, though. Check it out. And don't forget, also, you're going to get an extra $30 when you use promo code BTS at checkout. You have nothing to lose. I don't know what you're waiting for. OmahaSteaks.com. Achieve gifting greatness today. Spoil the ones you love and spoil yourself as well. Minimum order may be required. Thank you very much, Omaha Steaks.
Yes, a great gift indeed. Coming up, we have the topless crime boss. We have outdoor sex in the news in a big way involving some of America's finest natural wonders.
Oh.
A couple of them. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Got something to say?
That's why you're single. That's all.
What?
Are we? Wait a minute. I'm sorry. We're back live.
Back with that.
Not your tongue.
He was talking about me because I went like this.
No. I'll tell you what it was. You see, you're not even aware of what you just did. Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. We're live in the Napa Auto Parts Studios. Coming up, our interview with Donald Fagen.
You're
from
so
Steely Dan.
stupid. You don't know what you're saying.
No, we're trying to make conversation. Just before the mic's open, Josh goes, "Hey, my toilet seat's on the way."
Yeah, that's right. He's excited about it.
Right.
It was something we had discussed.
Did you hear what Tom said? We were trying to make conversation. Tom doesn't
He didn't
have
speak a
conversations.
word during that break.
He
They
doesn't
kept
say
his
anything.
headphones
They
on.
invented the phrase, he talks at me.
You, yes.
I thought it was. I mean, Josh. Okay, you're on a first date. Let's just say, and there's some nice music in the background. You're at a nice restaurant, and the waiter comes up. You order some sort of cocktail. I assume. What's your beverage of choice?
I might have a tequila and a beer.
Together.
Beer.
Sure,
there you go.
Beer and shot. Why not?
As you can
What
see,
he's thinking is here. You don't look like an alcoholic. That's what he's thinking.
Oh no! I think he looks like one. And then
farthest from the truth. But go ahead.
And then this young lady orders something, and then you say, as a conversation starter, "Hey, my new toilet seats. I just got a thing from Amazon. It's on the way." And then she goes,
Yeah, I'm sure that's what you would do.
Waiter, could I get an Uber? I've got to get out of here. I have a thing I had.
My God, the way your brain operates.
I know, it's amazing,
Fascinating.
isn't it? Mm-hmm.
So your new toilet seat, something you want to tell us why?
Well, we were talking because I'm tired of my vacuum cleaner, and Christy and I were talking about vacuum, and I'm going to order the one she has.
Yeah, you're replacing your vacuum.
I love my vacuum.
I'm tired of mine.
And so to enter the conversation, you said, "Wow, that's really interesting. Hey, my toilet seat's on the way."
Because the other day I mentioned that I broke it.
Josh, I love you, but I think he might be right.
Fair enough.
I'm just saying it's kind of a conversation killer, really.
I knew we only had 4 seconds left in the break.
It's kind of a funny thing.
I thought I would. Yes. You know what? I thought I was bringing up a topic that you would enjoy.
No,
discussing.
I get Josh. I know what he was trying to do.
Okay, sir, I didn't understand.
I hate you.
Ladies and gentlemen, it took just over a year, but about 6 months longer than I had in the pool, but it finally happened.
Oh, you had the under. I would have taken the under too.
Josh now openly hates Tom.
I had the under myself.
Congratulations.
But that was then they said I couldn't play because I could violate.
You took my breath away from the moment I first saw you. Will you marry me, Dolly?
She said yes! She said yes!
It's not a real person.
It's not a real diamond. Real, natural, earthborn diamond. For your real love, from a real jeweler you can trust. Steven Singer Jewelers.
Yesterday we were talking about hickeys.
Yeah.
I have a story for you.
Which one of your daughters has one?
You had those hickeys, yeah. Oh, and your daughters. Yeah.
No, nobody has hickeys, but we have death by hickey.
Death by hickey?
Mm-hmm.
Well.
My boyfriend was a vampire.
Were that me, I'm sure the officers would stand over my body and say, I have a feeling this is how he'd wanted to go.
More chalk.
Yes, because I'm so gigantic.
Oh my God.
One stick of chalk would never be enough.
We had to use a whole box of chalk to outline his.
Look at him. He had to take his headphones off, lean back, and he's screaming with laughter.
He's just an awful person. I wish I were an actual Sportsasaurus. I'd rip your body, your limbs.
More chalk.
Lucky number 6.
Man, if that weren't funny, I'd be so mad.
You know what, Josh? I ate all day yesterday, and I really feel good about it. So screw it. You know what? It doesn't matter.
I was just trying to lighten the sad picture we all had of Josh lying there dead.
Oh,
maybe lighten the mood.
You know, I think that's even more insulting. He's taken an insult to you and tried to spin it into a positive.
Oh, yeah, that's what's insulting.
Good God.
It's here. Oh, I'm going to open it up. Inside, you've got, well, let's see, pork loin, boneless chops. Let's see. This is the pièce de résistance. Beef tenderloin steaks. The perfect burger experience from Omaha Steaks. And, individual scallop potatoes and caramel apple tart. It's all here, and it comes, I should point this out, it comes with a dry ice, so it's all perfectly frozen, and of course, with dry ice, you could have fun in the laboratory. Visit omahasteaks.com. Remember, 50% off site-wide, and use the promo code BTS to get an extra $30 off. Boris, I've got something for you.
I have dogs playing poker. I have 3 of the dogs playing poker on the wall.
You have dogs playing poker on the wall?
The big velvet
the painting? Is it
Not
a tapestry?
The velvet. They're not velvet.
Is it
no.
a tapestry?
I do have dogs playing poker, a tapestry, one of them, but no, they're not the tapestry.
The other tapestry that I gave you of my face.
It has actually my comforter.
I have that. That's in my living room.
Can I tell you this honestly? In all truth, my comforter is at the dry cleaners right now, and your tapestry is on my bed right now. I slept underneath it last night.
Is he facing up or down?
He's facing down. I've never slept better.
Really?
Joining us in the studio, comedian Ed Yeager.
Hi, guys.
Hi, Ed. How are you?
Good.
Good to see you again.
I'm glad football season's almost here. I love football.
I do too.
I was I was in a hotel room, and I was watching a football game, and I opened the drawer, I pull out the Bible, I turned to John 3:16, and it actually says, "Sitteth thee in the end zone with a large sign."
Hey, this is Frank Count. See him and scare yourself.
Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. We're here for the Christmas holidays. A couple more days, and then we'll be scattered in hither and yon. I think Tom's going to hither, or is it yon? I forget what.
Yeah, it's Beaver.
Beaver? Oh, Beaver. Okay. All right, sir.
What day are they saying? Oh, don't be sure not to travel Friday or Saturday.
This whole weekend, all hell's going to break loose. That's what they're saying.
We'll be okay.
The TV stations will be at the airport.
Just be patient with everybody. Everybody's
good. Be mean.
Stay
Be
home.
aggressive.
Pound on the counter. I found that at least brings attention.
Now,
what are you trying to do to me?
we were exploring the world of sports.
Yeah, I'll just say Aaron Rodgers yesterday told Mr. McAfee that he added that if the Jets had won last Sunday at Miami and were in the playoff hunt this weekend when they host the Washington, whatever their name is, Rodgers said, I would have pushed it as far, maybe farther than I could, but I'm still not 100%, so we're not going to – we have to be smart is what he says. And or he would give it a shot to play against Washington this week, but he says no now. So there we go. Both those teams out of playoff contention, by the way, for those of you wondering. John Morant is back from gunplay. He had a couple of videos on social media waving a gun around. The NBA took exception to that, of course. He's missed all of the season so far. He was back last night leading the Grizz to a 115-113 win over the Pelicans, the Pels, and he had 34 points, including the buzzer beater. And last night in Frisco, Texas, the Scooters Coffee Frisco Bowl. Redshirt freshman Owen McCown, Josh McCown's son, recovered from a shaky beginning. His first start of the year, completed 22 of 31 for 251 yards and 2 touchdowns as UTSA rallied from a 14-0 deficit to beat Marshall. 35-17. Now, Tom, you'll find this interesting.
I'm hoping.
Marshall's quarterback is Chad Pennington's son.
Who's Chad Pennington?
Chad Pennington was the starting quarterback for the New York Jets for many years.
Oh.
And
his,
they were both there last
And his
night.
wife was on The Price is Right and sued Bob Barker.
Oh.
What?
That's his grandmother, probably. Yes.
Janice Pennington, wasn't that the famous?
I think we got a Pennington deficit over here. You're not up to date on your Pennington.
I'm not.
What about CC Pennington?
Who's that?
Oh my gosh! Well, you gotta get
Pennington or Peddington?
Penn.
Are you guys up to date on Pennington bread?
No.
When I was a kid,
No.
that was a big deal. Pennington bread.
No. I'd like to get back to our topic.
No.
Parking. This
Oh,
time
we were
of
talking
year.
football.
Yeah, that was so boring. I wanted to move on. Is anyone
Let's
else?
open this parking hot topic.
Is anyone else bothered by now when you go to park some places? Yeah, I understand the importance of handicap parking. My dad was in a wheelchair for many years. Took advantage of that. So thank you. But now you've got...
That doesn't leave you blameless for whatever you're going to say.
Right.
Because your father was in a wheelchair.
No, it's just that now it's gotten to the point where you pull up to some places and they've got 5 different categories. A pickup only...
pregnant mothers.
Pregnant mother. Yeah, they've got... I don't know. It's just
Mother with small children.
Yeah, okay. They need to have some larger sign so you go, oh my God, there's a space, and you pull up, this is only for someone.
I thought you always parked in the very
This is
back.
only for someone who speaks Chinese. They're really making a lot of categories here, right? No, but you're correct. I've given up. I just park and walk.
Are you told where to park?
No, I'm criticized as to where I park.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Me too. In all these years, I've never parked in the right place.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
I always get that. Is this okay?
I just drop her off in the front door.
You just drop her at the front door?
Yeah.
Okay.
Man, you are a man's man.
And then he drives away. I'm done with her. She can Uber. Now, I'm sorry. Back to you.
They also have a Scooters Coffee just opened in Evansville, Indiana. So
right on.
Scooters is taking over the world.
Scooters, here they come. Scooters Coffee.
It's a tasty brew.
And did you say it actually is old Photomat buildings? Is that
No, they just remind me of
They just
Photomat
look
buildings. Yeah.
Do you remember Photomat, Tom?
Oh, I do,
Had
yeah.
to wait to get your pictures developed. Remember that?
And they were very, very tiny buildings.
Oh, yeah.
And I assume that they were so small they just picked them up with the truck and took them away.
Sure, they put them in the middle of parking lots and you just drive up.
I wonder where they all went. Is there a warehouse in New
Maybe
Jersey?
they're scooters now. Maybe they found them and brought them out of retirement.
I thought they brought in really tiny cranes and hit them with big marbles and knocked them over. It's not the way they...
I don't know.
Scooters may be a little bigger, actually. They may be slightly bigger, but good stuff. If you see one, check it out.
Have they ever tried doing Scooters Hooters?
Not that I'm aware of.
Large-breasted women with a drive-through coffee.
Well, they did that in Seattle, Washington, remember?
Riding motorbikes.
Yeah,
wasn't that
sexy baristas.
Sexy baristas, and they got...
Were they topless? Wasn't there a topless?
I think there was.
And then they had to put a bikini on or something. I don't remember.
Is anyone? I mean, wouldn't you rather just have a decent cup of coffee than? Hey, that certainly is a nice body you've got. I can't touch it, of course. So could I have coconut milk in my? Thanks very much.
You know, for someone who says the word, it's just fun every day, you have no idea what fun is. You realize that, right? No idea at all.
Nope.
What's coming up in sports?
World records, stuff that you've come up with, so you consequently will pay attention.
Okay, that's very good. We also have SpaceX news. We have NASA news.
We have a winner in our Big Green Egg competition.
Thank you. Mario Rossi.
Mario!
This is confusing.
Why?
Because he's from Oregon, Ohio. Well, See, it's
I've
not
never heard of
Oregon,
Oregon.
the state.
You know, I'm sorry, Mario. You can't be a winner. This is all we're going to talk about.
Yeah, Oregon, Ohio is going to be top of mind. For the rest
Mario was the only one to have a perfect week in Week 15 in the NFL. Mario will be winning the Big Green Egg Mini Max and that special GardnersWisconsinCheese.com oven-baked bundle. Tasty.
You know, it doesn't pay to go out and wander in the woods in Oregon, Ohio, because then it becomes the Oregon Trail.
Wow. He didn't have much time to formulate anything there. We'll maybe give him a few minutes and we'll get some.
No. We'll come back with something equally awful, I'm sure.
By the way, Mario.
Mario!
There's a notation here.
Yeah.
Apparently, Alsy talked to him. He cannot wait to take on Chick McGee in the shoe-in of the week on the air.
Oh. All right. Step into the octagon.
Mario.
Be my bitch.
Yeah.
Okay, the duel is going to happen. You can be part of this whole thing. Week 16 begins Thursday night. Come on, enter.
Come on.
Just pick your favorite teams. It's easy. bobandtom.com/contest. Just log yourself on there. Have some fun. bobandtom.com/contest. We're coming right back. We've got NASA news, like I said, and a topless crime boss. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Thanks for listening to the...
Miami, Cincinnati, Boston. I mean, it's
I got you.
But no Houston?
no Houston, not according to this.
Hello there, Houston. Hello there, Houston.
Whatever. But he wants me to stop this. Don't do that. That's irritating. Don't ever make that noise again. I can't make Houston all that noise. If you make that noise.
No, yeah. Stop slide whistling. People can't hear Houston and hello there.
Hatbox.
We're watching a show breakdown. Nervous breakdown.
June 21st,
By the show.
2018. June 21st, 2018. Houston. Hello there, Houston. Hello there. Houston.
I wish we did all of a sudden a team of men in white scrubs come in and drag you off while you're just Houston. Hello there.
We're going viral.
Tighten up. Breaking away.
Yeah, and then they inject you. They inject you with something.
1936. Beatles. Ed Septic. John Kennedy.
As they inject you, it's Houston. Houston. Hello there. Houston.
Happy summer solstice, everyone. Longest day of the year.
Oh, my stomach hurts.
Hey, Josh Arnold here from the Bob and Tom Show. Do you know where squeaky, fresh cheese curds come from?
Well, yeah, it comes from a cow's teeth. Everybody knows that.
No, they come from Gardner's Wisconsin cheese.
Well, yeah, but before that, it was in a cow's teeth. God, is that you bleeping me?
This is why Gardner's Wisconsin cheese is different. Their cheese curds are made fresh in the morning and delivered to your doorstep in about 48 hours nationwide. The freshest curds outside the walls of the creamery, I say.
Wow. We've got fresh curds, but we couldn't get them to you for about a month by buggy.
You gotta try their oven-baked cheese. It arrives at your doorstep pre-baked. You just heat it and eat it. Grill it, skill it, air fry it.
Oh, we're not allowed to have air fryers. We'd burn in hell for that. But you cook the cheese, I guess. But
And their aged super sharp cheddars are amazing. From 4 to 17 years. My favorite is the 8-year-old super sharp cheddar. It's powerful but still creamy and melts in your mouth. Just delicious.
Sounds like that Gardner farmer is pretty smart on cheese.
Right now, receive free cold pack shipping and free cheese curds when you spend $59 or more at GardnersWisconsinCheese.com.
I don't have an internet.
Their pre-selected package deals make great gifts for coworkers, friends, or anyone hard to shop for. Remember, cheese is always a good idea.
You can't argue with that.
That's GardnersWisconsinCheese.com.
Girl, the food was great. The company, even better. Why sit here all night long going on about the weather. I know it's our first date, and good girls gotta wait. But I just turned 83, and you said you're 78. The moon is full, you know what I'm thinking. Let's make love, we're old and we're shrinking. The hour's late, let's just do it on our first date.
Dr. Will Miller, and you are listening to Bob and Tom Radio.
And Jesus said, take this bread and eat it. It is my body. And the disciples said, Jesus, we're all on low-carb diet. We appreciate you dying for our sins, but we're all trying to slim down a little bit. We want to look good in the painting.
People are stretched thin. You feel that, don't you?
Mm-hmm.
Folks are on edge.
Sure. Yeah.
Ready to get mad when we were mad in the car. Like, what is it about the car? We turn into different people in the car, man. We don't behave like that on foot.
Mm-hmm. Why are you pointing at me?
That's true.
Because that's the way you are.
It's because you've got this big metal thing around you, and you're in this soundproof room.
That's
You've got
exactly
your
what it is.
your tunes on.
That's
You're in your own
exactly
little world.
Yep.
You're this giant ego driving,
That's
and
exactly-
yes,
you're
and
exactly
you're in
right.
charge.
Oh, you're
I mean, I
exactly
can get
right.
from here to there by doing this. This is great.
We would never behave like that on foot.
No.
You would never go into the bank, see a big line of people for the teller, and go, well, I'm just going to go right in there. That's all.
Yeah, I'm sure. You're right.
You can't drive by on the side, then squeeze in real quick. No,
you'd never be walking down a narrow hallway behind some elderly gentleman who's barely getting by with a walker, get right up on his ass and go, come on, old man! Pull over and die already.
Chickwood.
Would you do that? Well, all right.
Yeah, okay.
I got a
A guy
cousin-
was in front of me walking through one of those automatic doors at the grocery store.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
And I was very patient until he stopped to read the help wanted thing, those little
on the bulletin board?
the bulletin board.
Right.
He got between you.
And I said, all right, come on. And he goes, oh, I didn't know you were in a hurry. You're going so fast. I didn't know you were going to go so fast.
Well.
And I said, I didn't know you were going to go so damn slow.
Sir, if I were you, I wouldn't be taking my time because you don't have a lot left. You know, if I were you, you might want to seize the day, as they say, before
let's go, America's best. Let's go here.
Greatest generation.
You know you're too high when you're eating cereal naked and your girlfriend tells you to put some clothes on. You realize it's not your girlfriend. It's just a woman on a bus. So that's how you know you're too high.
Essential Morning Radio. All day and all night. This is Bob and Tom Radio.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Christy Lee at the news desk.
Well, hello, Chick.
Hello, there's Pat Godwin in the performance room.
Hi, Chick.
Hello, there's Josh Arnold at the I Hate Steven Singer sidekick chair.
Hi.
There's Ace Cosby. What's he doing? I'm Chick McGee, and here's Tom Griswold. He's
got fire in his hands.
He's got a little project going on over there. What are you doing, buddy?
There's an incident.
I'm lighting a candle. I got this candle at my Pilates class.
Boy,
Why is that?
I have heard some gay things in my day.
Is it a gift?
Wow.
Did you see Andy at your Pilates class?
Hey, just because he wrapped you guys' presents, he was doing
I
it.
enjoyed it, though.
Well, he really enjoyed it.
You wrapped yours, didn't you? Or you?
Oh, I'm gay as a goose.
I just wanted to have a little something to freshen up the scent of the building.
Uh-huh.
As you may have noticed if you walked into the hallway.
Man, it stunk so bad.
God, it was. What were you making?
I made scrambled eggs.
He's made scrambled eggs that could last.
I've got a
couple days.
rapid egg cooker, and I made scrambled.
It's a bowl.
Did
Don't
it
act
cook,
like it.
did it boil them in diarrhea? It just stinks.
See, this is one of those incidents where I feel crazy or there's something wrong with me. I smelled nothing.
It
Oh,
stinks.
no, it's pretty.
It was pretty pungent.
What?
Yeah. I told you, I'm being truthful. I smelled it, but I chose to overlook it.
And it's unpleasant.
And it was very, sulfur.
I mean, whatever that stuff is, that the people who distribute natural gas, the stuff that they're stinking the gas up with, they need something really stinking up.
They're fine.
Get that stuff.
Organic eggs.
Now, when you cook these eggs, you first kill the possum with the musk gland in it, and then
Jason, are you getting? He's in the producer's booth. Nothing. He says nothing.
Did you take out the mud vein?
Jason has COVID.
So do you like?
Yeah, I know. That's what
do you
I'm
like the smell of my candle?
We can't smell your candle.
What
does it purport to be?
Scent say?
It says rose fragrance on it.
I like rose.
That's my favorite candle. I ordered 3 of them for the holidays. I got rose.
Let this burn over here.
I had one that smelled rough. It was but I realized I got the Rose McGowan candle.
Oh, wow.
I'm stunned.
Yeah, there's no direction you can go.
You know who wouldn't think that's funny? Rose McGowan.
Yeah.
She's going to be here. She'll show up. Do you remember we saw her?
Yeah.
You know who should be manager?
Do you remember what I told you?
Harvey Weinstein.
Yeah, you told me to go up to her.
I said, Tom, I'll give you $50. Should I even say this? I'll give you $50 if you go up to Rose McGowan and say, what does Harvey Weinstein's breath smell like?
We didn't do that.
I bet it didn't smell like eggs. Let's move on.
Yeah, it probably didn't smell as I bet he's got some pretty stanky breath, but not as bad as your diarrhea
so you don't
eggs.
smell that.
I really don't. I apologize,
Does your nose
guys.
work? I mean, do you have an issue?
Here's the thing.
It does work.
You do have a history of making stinky things.
Yeah.
In the green.
Well, the cod was absolutely a mistake. I had no idea it would be that bad.
See, but what were you? I'm going to make cod in the microwave tomorrow morning.
Because I had been microwaving leftover salmon, and we'll get emails on this. You guys are going to fight me on this. We're going to.
Okay.
When you microwave salmon, it's not bad. You don't get, it doesn't. It's not as
doesn't smell.
Yeah, it's not. I mean, you get a hint, of course, but it's not.
I find that hard to believe.
Yes, and but so I thought, fish is fish or whatever.
I love that fast food place. And fish is fish.
Tom, if you had been here on Cod Day, man, I probably wouldn't be here.
No.
Sorry, I'm glad I missed it.
It was so bad.
Well.
What the hell is going on in there?
Let's move forward here. What have you got over there?
I'm waiting for Pat Godwin to get this song ready.
All right.
For Josh?
Something for Josh.
I went to the green room. Someone cooking fishes. Smells like dead carp. Not something delicious. Josh is having seafood that he made last night. You see, good God, bad cod.
That was bad. Yeah,
okay.
Well, I will. You know what? I'll start making my stuff at home and maybe just eating there. Should I do that?
There's another kitchen.
Oh yeah, go to the back.
It's
there you
not
go.
that far.
Yeah,
I can get you one of the one of those.
If you say scooters,
electric wheel scooters have got to make it easier for you.
Oh, you know what?
It's got to be 40 yards.
Yes, I require a rascal. And by the way, I don't need the rascal. I just want him to have to spend the money.
Did you say that was 40 yards? Could we time 40s in that? You think?
It's probably actually 60 yards. What do you think?
I have no idea. I'm very terrible at
Well, I go so
judging
fast.
distances.
I'm going to need some space to slow down.
Oh, that's right. Yes,
we can open the door at the end of the hallway.
Time the 40 and maybe
we
not.
can put a parachute on your back.
There you go. Deploy.
No. Where were we?
Well, we're actually, did you know, any of you people that I'm talking to right now, Mark Zuckerberg, you know what he's listed at as far as his worth is from Forbes? $119 billion.
Yikes.
Wow. And apparently he's building a compound in Hawaii.
Yeah, famously. Yeah.
To partially train for this kickboxing bout he's got coming up with Elon Musk.
Is that going to really happen?
Is that really?
That's what they're... an in-depth investigation by the magazine Wired said the compound is being built on Kauai in Hawaii. Cost $100 million.
A lot of kickboxing.
The ranch will have at least, there's a workout room in it. Good question. The ranch will have at least 30 bedrooms, 30 bathrooms, and a network, Tom, of tree houses that connect some of the rooms. How fun would that be?
Cool.
Treehouse, Tom.
I love treehouse.
That is weird.
Should we get your daughters to like treehouses? Then you'd have to build a treehouse.
No.
I bet if they really did a psychological study and certain tests on Elon Musk and Zuckerberg, they would find out they have they're like geniuses, but they also kind of have the social brains of 13-year-olds.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
There's some weird, stunted thing going on with those two.
They're all at summer camp all the time.
Boys, yeah.
They also have a 5,000 square foot underground shelter that includes living spaces and an escape hatch. And sources also say that it has an 18-foot tall water tank and pump system. The entire compound is completely self-sufficient.
Yeah, well, if you're going to do it, why not?
Do they have their own power station?
Yep.
Is there like
everything.
a little nuclear plant in there?
Oh, that'd be good. Could you do that?
I don't know. That's
if you funded, that's your property. Can you put a nuclear powered? I
doubt it. The red tape of buying like the plutonium or whatever you need, I can't imagine would.
No, I think you can buy that underground. Just ask, just ask Iran. Just ask Iran.
The uranium and all that. That's the easy part.
The commercials I've seen, apparently the power company has to buy the power back from me, is what they say.
Yeah, I think you might. I hope there's some kind of licensing thing for nuclear. Although I'm very pro nuclear power, but I don't think that Joe Sixpack should have it in his backyard, or even Joe Champagne in the case of Mr. Zuckerberg.
Yes, that's exactly right.
Oh, nice.
With the proper scientists, it'd be completely contained.
David Rush has broken the Guinness World Record for the most pencils snapped in 30 seconds. Now, this seems to me like something we could get a hold of and see how we can do.
You have to understand, he does them one at a time. You can't take two pencils.
Well, that makes sense.
Isn't he a teacher?
He lays them out around a table.
Oh, yeah, explain it.
With pencils hanging half off the table.
Yeah.
And then he rushes up to each one and snaps it.
Wait a minute now.
The way you say that.
Now, what does he do again? He rushes up
to each pencil, grabs it, snaps it, and then moves on to the next one. He's a juggler, you know.
Therefore, everything he does is valid.
I mean,
like Josh can't smell. You're sick, Tom. Your whole body's weird.
It's just fun. He's having fun. He's showing people you can put your mind to it. You can do anything, even if it's sort of goofy and stupid.
He beat the previous record of 61 pencils snapped in 30 seconds, a total of 63.
There's a video of him practicing, and there's a learning curve for this.
And that's what you were watching today?
Yeah.
When I walked in?
He'd be like the coolest guy in 4th grade. Hey, did you see Rush broke all those pencils? Did you ever try helping your kids with math homework?
No.
If you have, you'll know how to break a pencil and throw it. I want to speak to all those parents who have...
Well, I quit having kids at a normal age.
Well, that's...
You said the word normal.
I mean, Kitty got claws over there. That could be the cattiest thing I've ever heard.
But you realize that...
Well, you can't change... They changed math.
I mean, I did great on the math SAT and retro, but God, you forget everything.
Well, and this new math thing, I don't even know.
They keep changing it just to make parents suffer.
Why do they?
What do you mean you
that?
can't carry the one and put it up there? That's how I do it. Well, that's not how
what
we
do they
it
do
now.
with it?
I think they send it to the house next door. You got to. I don't know what they do. I can't stand it.
Math is a joke. Plenty of machines to do math.
Yeah,
I'm with Josh on this one.
No,
it's about
logic. It's
math
fun.
is the true universal language. You got to be good at math to deal with the aliens.
Now, let me ask you this: do you think
algebra at all?
Do people under 30 know what a pencil is?
Well, your kids use pencils, don't they?
Yeah, I had some there's a place you can go online and get pencils with cool designs and your names on them and stuff.
What's the word I want here? How prevalent? How are the online signature apps and things? Those are like pretty much.
Oh, every document you sign anymore.
Every document is electronically signed, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I just did that a couple days. Yeah.
The thing is, when you ever notice when you sign on like the screen at a business, no, but if you're rather than that, where you're signing on the screen itself, and no matter how sober you are, it looks like you've had 54 drinks.
Well, they're usually so narrow.
And they say, "Oh, don't worry about it; it'll take it."
No.
It's like, well, anybody could just scratch something.
Now you just have to click on the space where your name would go, and it clicks up a rudimentary cursive version of your signature. Is what I've
seen that too. Yep.
Yeah.
Will it be all fingerprints in 5 years?
Retinas or one of them?
Will it be just put your thumbprint right there?
Or you just hold your wrist up to something, and that's where we'll have willing.
Well, we already have chips in our.
We'll have microchips that we choose to put in us. Right. As opposed to the many that we've not chosen to have in us, but are in us.
Right. Tom, have you ever used the Apple Pay with your phone?
Constantly.
Isn't that like the creepiest thing you've ever? I mean,
you know the best part about it?
Click it and hold the phone.
When you do it, you don't think you have to actually pay for it.
Right.
That is the best part.
It is real easy to spend money.
That's why. That's why the economy's doing so well. You mean I don't have to really pay for this? I just put it on my Apple.
Then you get your Visa bill and you go, what?
What happened? Who did that?
What the hell?
What's coming up in sports?
Another world record and another song from Pat Godwin.
Yes.
You devil.
Yes, sir.
Pat, your hair's really getting long.
Should I cut it?
No, I like it.
God, no.
Okay.
Shoulder
Very
length.
handsome.
Shoulder length. I don't think I have enough
And now
for
that you let it go white, it looks like there's more of it on top.
Yes, I agree.
Well,
It looks it's almost Elvis-like. It's almost Buffon-y.
I have a little pompadour going on.
That's
Yeah.
great.
With 3 strands of hair hanging on.
Yeah. Did you do the same thing down below? Do you have like a
sure,
pubador?
I told you the big news. I don't think I told you. I have a gray pubic hair. I found out
Oh, you do?
a couple days ago, yeah.
Pat, you want to weigh in?
Geez, I don't have many at all.
Jet black. Is it?
But you have some, right?
I think I have a couple.
Are you using the dye you used to use in your head down there now?
No.
Oh, come on. Don't you
That'd
have to lie.
burn, wouldn't it?
I've done that before, though.
Really?
Stings the urethra.
Yeah, as a balding man, I got to tell you, for my pubes, I'm doing a comb over now, Christy.
Oh, how lovely.
That sounds gorgeous.
Yeah, oh yeah. I used to part in the middle and do this alfalfa thing.
Yeah.
Is that right?
Like Moses down there?
Well, the strand wasn't
Part of
hair.
the
It
blonde
wasn't hair.
sea.
Do the strand.
Yeah, do the strand. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
It's my favorite Roxy music song. We have a clock ticking. I think you can hear it there.
Can we hear my favorite Christmas song, The Kinks, Father Christmas? When we come
No.
back? Thank you.
Christmas is a week from what?
It's not a week from anything.
this
It's coming
Monday.
up this Monday.
It's turn the clock off.
Uh-oh. That's serious business.
It's 5 days
Can
away.
we update that sound effect? It sounds like someone going tisk tisk to me.
Oh, don't do that.
It just sounds awful.
Did we discuss this off the air? I want to tell you about my buddy Steven Singer, because a little bonus from Steven Singer. He extended the time. You've got until 2 o'clock this afternoon Eastern time to get your order in, to get it in time for Christmas.
Hi, this is HR Puffin Stuff. You know, Steven Singer used to provide all the jewels for my show.
Are you drunk?
It's true.
Could you possibly do anything? Go shave or something. We have...
You don't like HR Puffin Stuff?
No, I don't like HR Puffin Stuff.
Okay.
I couldn't care less.
All right, sir.
Let's see. Steven Singer Jewelers, specializing, of course, in diamonds, natural earthborn diamonds, my friends. For example, he's got those diamond stud earrings, the Anita diamond stud earrings, and I want to say they're just $298. So these are real diamond studs, 100% eye flawless. And by the way, you can upgrade your diamonds anytime. If you bought them last year, you want to make them even bigger, you get the full value of last year's purchase. That's right. Steven has the best guarantee in the business, and of course, free shipping. And I'll repeat it one more time. Order right now. Get the order in before 2 o'clock Eastern time today. It'll go out the door today. That's a guarantee. So do it today, please. Free shipping both ways, by the way, if he or she doesn't like whatever you get. And there's a ton of stuff to order. Natural diamonds. Steven Singer is a jeweler because he loves doing it. He could retire, but he doesn't want to. He has a great time helping people out get great real earthborn diamonds, etc., etc. IHateStevenSinger.com is the place to go. Do it right now. If you're driving, pull over. It'll take you 2 seconds, and then you got he or she covered. I don't have to worry about going to the shopping mall today because I got it from Steven Singer. IHateStevenSinger.com. Coming up, we have sex all over the world. Wow. And we've got a unfortunate activity at a nativity scene. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Hi, this is Paul. And this is Storm. And we're Paul and Storm, and you're listening.
The airport has got like magical powers. The airport's the only place where like you could be on the floor eating a salad and somebody will come up to you and ask you to watch their most precious things. You know, can you watch my bag and my kid? Name A. Jackson, you know, slot 32B or whatever, and you just go find your car. And I went there, and, you know, 29, 30, 31, and then there's no 32. It just started with another rental car. It's like, I know I can't ask, like, where's 32 after 31, because they might not let you take the car, you know? Eventually, I went and asked. I was like, hey, ma'am, there's no 32 there's just budget. And she goes, oh, we merged with budget, so that's an Avis car, so just take that. I should have just taken the car on the off chance that there was a corporate takeover. I wasn't. And then maybe drive to somebody's house and break in and go to bed and hope it's an Airbnb. What are you talking about? Like, the Olympics are my favorite 4 years because they give that stat every 4 years about how many condoms they hand out at Olympic Village. This year we gave away 618,000 condoms at Olympic Village, and every time I hear that stat, I'm like, why? Those are our best people. What if we told that kid would be perfect? It'd be good on the land and the sea. It'd be like a first human Range Rover. What do we... How about we start handing out condoms at Storage Wars meet and greets? I'm a basketball fan, and they said, like, if everything works out perfectly in the next 3 years, LeBron James and his son will be in the NBA at the same time. I was like, no, that's cool. But then I did a little math of my own, and I figured out that in 6.5 years, me and my daughter's student loans are going to overlap.
It's here. Oh, I'm going to open it up. Inside, you've got, well, let's see, pork loin, boneless chops. Let's see. This is the pièce de résistance. Beef tenderloin steaks. The perfect burger experience from Omaha Steaks. And, individual scallop potatoes and caramel apple tart. It's all here, and it comes, I should point this out, it comes with a dry ice, so it's all perfectly frozen, and of course, with dry ice, you could have fun in the laboratory. Visit omahasteaks.com. Remember, 50% off site-wide, and use the promo code BTS to get an extra $30 off. Boris, I've got something for you. Well, looks like we got dumped. No.
Is there anything you'd like to say to them?
Well, our girls have left us, so I'd like to say just one thing.
Oh, yeah.
Baby, blow me.
Oh, a kiss as you're leaving.
Blow me.
Oh, a kiss right now.
'Cause if you're gonna leave me, honey, I will surely miss the way you blow me.
Oh, blow me a kiss. Come on and blow me.
A kiss like you mean it.
Blow me.
A kiss right now.
I really can't remember anything as hard as this. So blow me.
Blow me a kiss. Wow.
Some things in life are hard to swallow.
She couldn't take it all, Dean.
She couldn't handle everything.
Oh, good. But if she comes back tomorrow, I'll be shooting my wad on flowers and the rain, honey. Blow me.
A kiss as you're leaving, baby.
Blow me.
Oh, a kiss as you go.
And always think about me as you're going down
your list.
And blow me.
Blow me a kiss. I'll miss her arms and her elbows.
I'll miss her arms and her elbows.
I'll miss her legs so tall.
Yeah, I'll miss her legs so tall.
I'll miss her neck and her shoulders.
Yes, sir. But I'll miss her head most of all. Rock out, fellas.
Swinging them, Alli.
Baby, blow me.
A kiss as you're leaving, baby.
Blow me.
Oh, a kiss as you go. And if you wanna come home, honey, that's okay.
Just grab a hold of this.
And baby, blow me. Baby, won't you blow me? Blow me a kiss.
Oh,
I've been
Falcon.
Oh, Alli.
I'll miss your arms and your elbows. Woo! Fantastic.
Bob and
Dean and
Tom
Jerry.
Band and Orchestra.
Amazing.
Thank you, Dean. Thank you, Jerry.
Oh, that's fantastic. Good morning, sunshine.
Bob and Tom.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. There's Tom Griswold. What are we drinking today, Tom? Is that another flat white?
Yes, it is.
Is that your favorite coffee right now? Is that what we're working with?
Yeah.
Oh, what was it before that? I know you recently found iced coffee.
The iced coffee. Then with the temperature shifting, check local listings. I chose to.
The temperature what?
Shifting.
Oh, shifting. Oh. I thought it might have gotten really cold out of nowhere.
We have temperatures in the news coming up.
Is that right?
In a very bizarre way.
Huh.
And all temperatures will be Fahrenheit.
Okay.
By the way.
Tom, this is from Clayton.
As
much as Tom talks about imprinting at a young age, that chick brings us back to old whores.
It sure does, yeah.
You were right, chick. That's exactly what happened with Tom. Your first time was with an old whore.
That's completely false.
We all know it.
That's why he doesn't watch porn, because they didn't have granny porn. That wasn't as prevalent as it is now.
Granny porn.
Yeah. So what would you have to rent, like Trip to Bountiful?
Dame Judi Dench.
That Granny Clampett. Boing.
Helen Mirren's still killing it, right?
Oh,
yeah.
Man.
Okay. Well, now, have we completed our sportscast so we can move on to the...
Someone tell Tom that math has advanced quite a bit since the 40s. You were very upset with the new math. You have to.
No, I was just saying, I'm doing math homework with elementary school kids, and it's a little confusing.
And there's many people lining up with Christy saying, love the comment where she stopped having children at a normal age.
Sorry, that was rude. I apologize.
Oh, well, that makes it okay then. Yeah.
Empty nester, just sitting there.
No, my baby's back yesterday. She came back last night.
What do they call that? Boomerang child?
Well,
or
I mean, she's not moved back in. She came home from the holidays.
Yet. Okay, let's move on.
No, she's doing fine. She's got that
Sophie's
OnlyFans
doing
money.
great.
Yeah, she has the OnlyFans thing going.
And again, another congratulations to our winner this week for the pigskin pick'em.
Mr. Mario Rossi from the confusingly named Oregon, Ohio.
Okay. Morning, folks. Us Northwest Ohioans, we can't listen to you much longer if you keep mispronouncing Oregon, Ohio.
Oh, really?
What is it?
They said it. They said it's Oregon. Oregon, like hexagon, pentagon, Oregon.
Oregon.
So is it like Oregon, like Wilhelm Reich and the orgasm theory? Anyone? No.
He was the third, right?
Pat?
There was Wilhelm Reich the first.
I got nothing.
Wilhelm Reich the second.
Wasn't that the famous book Oregon and Me by Orson Bean? No one?
Orson Bean.
Orson Bean, the old comedian?
Yeah.
Wasn't he just
Talk
on...
show guy, game
He was
show.
always
Yeah.
game shows.
He
He was a funny guy.
Yeah.
What's my line?
He wrote a
and
book.
password?
He wrote a book that for some reason I read called Oregon and Me.
I never. I
It's
always
about
wondered.
orgasm therapy.
I always wondered what Orson Bean and Kitty Carlisle did. What was her deal?
You know what they did.
Well, they were always on our game shows.
Oregon.
What's that old joke where Kitty Carlisle goes, is it a horse? What is that? Is it?
No, it's a donkey dick.
It's a donkey. That's it.
That's the punchline. We can't really tell
As
the
in,
joke.
it's a donkey, comma.
To a
Dick.
man named Richard.
Yeah, the
guy's
host
name-
of the show would have been Dick. Is it a donkey, Dick?
No, it's a donkey dick. Yeah, it's a great joke, but really requires a very elaborate setup.
You know, and also, what was her other one? Dorothy Kilgallen, and there was somebody else that was in the Marx Brothers movies on those.
Oh, right.
Kitty Carlisle.
Yes.
Kitty Carlisle was in the Marx Brothers.
Now, so the point is, congratulations to Mario Rossi. I hope we're pronouncing that right. So you're saying it's from Oregon, Ohio?
Like hexagon.
No, Oregon.
Oregon, Ohio?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, in any event, he
So
had
get it right, Tom. You were wrong.
Put an E on the end. Oregon.
Okay. In any event, Mr. Rossi, who is from Northwestern Ohio, is the winner of the Big Green Egg Mini Max and the beautiful oven-baked bundle from our friends at GardnersWisconsinCheese.com. So he was the only person of all of our entries that got all 16 games in Week 15. Week 16 begins Thursday evening. So would you please Get your entry in bobandtom.com/contest. All you got to do is pick the winners. Don't worry about the spread. It'll be fun, and you could be joining Mr. McGee on the air and getting those nice prizes.
Our introduction for world records, just in time for this time of year. It's the holiday. Hear Father Christmas very much.
Oh, it's on my Christmas playlist.
This is the beginning of it.
Kind of rocks.
Kinda. Oh yeah.
Do you think it's because Father Christmas is a term from England?
Sure.
As opposed to Santa Claus, it's Father Christmas.
Is that why it doesn't get played?
Oh no,
Did you ever hear Sly and the Family Stone song called Brother Christmas?
No, never heard that.
You're making that up.
What about Sister Christmas?
Never mind.
That Melissa Etheridge too?
Thank you. Like me.
Baby Santa Claus again.
Well, it turns out I have inadvertently become would you call me the green room menace? Mm-hmm. Is that a fair?
I think you've surpassed me. All I do is leave doors open. You have stunk the entire place up.
More than once.
More than once.
And I did not mean to. Well, I'm not the only one. Wyatt out there, he says the worst thing he ever did was make tuna mac in the break room microwave.
Oh, God.
He says it was okay at first, then all of a sudden it hit like nerve gas. Well, Wyatt, I'm glad to know that I'm not alone.
Man.
I'm in good company.
What is the worst thing that you've had you noticed on a plane if somebody's opened it up? Like I've
an oniony. It was
a Subway sandwich.
Yeah, it was some kind of
Subway sandwich.
It was some kind of real oniony thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, on the plane. That's not cool.
No, that's not the place for that.
Dear Bob and Tom Show. This is Judd from Naples, Florida.
Hey, Judd.
I want to let Josh know, sending out props. I started listening to his album Half Fat. That, of course, is the album title. And after about 10 minutes, I had to turn it off. My cheeks were numb from laughing.
Oh, how nice.
You knocked it out of the park. I've listened to the show multiple times, and I've listened to this album. I love it.
Oh, well, thank you.
Thank you, Judd.
I hate to let you know, Judd, my album is what the critics are calling front-loaded. So that first 10 minutes, real good. The rest, nah.
That's not true. It's number one.
Okay. Now, Mr. Godwin.
Yes, sir.
You're going to be in Naples. Where are you going to be again? Oh, Lexington, Kentucky for New Year's Eve and several nights prior to that.
Correct.
Got a nice letter here. You have become a vegan. You are sort of sorts. You still wear leather and stuff, so I guess.
Yeah.
But you don't eat any animal products. Is that the thing?
For health reasons, yeah.
Okay, all right. This letter writer says, "Welcome back to Lexington. We look forward to seeing you. Check out the Social Vegan at Gray Line Station. Everything on the menu is vegan. There's also a vegan food truck called Moody Blues, parked at the Pivot Brewing Lot. So there you go.
Ah, perfect. Thank you.
Okay. Now,
what do they call it? Like you don't wear leather or leather belts or?
Yeah, that must be somewhat of a different term, right?
Yeah, that's like
I thought that was vegan.
Encompasses everything.
Really?
Is
okay.
It vegetarian and then vegan or?
Yeah, I mean it's a blanket term sometimes.
So you can't ride in a car with leather seats, that sort of thing.
Exactly.
That's what Paul McCartney.
Yeah,
does
McCartney is pretty
Really?
big on that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I've read that if you're in McCartney's crew, if you don't wear leather shoes,
the local crew,
and you have to wear, if you want to eat for free, it's the buffet's all vegan.
Mm-hmm.
He's all fake leather, fake fur. He went so far as to date a woman with a fake leg.
Puts a nice cap on it. By nice, I mean I'm glad this discussion is over. Now, Pat?
Yeah.
When they were done making love, he'd just kick her leg out.
Jeez.
What?
I thought we capped the discussion.
Sorry. My fault.
Okay, let's...
You think she went as a pirate at Halloween?
Every every now and again, a WW1 vet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With a
nice choice.
Paul likes to play the drums.
You know,
that was
probably
far enough away.
go back. Go back. The farther you go back, you don't want to be.
You know, when you go see him now, Paul McCartney, he changes even the lyrics because he's just so socially conscious now.
Oh, really?
You want to hear if you go see him live?
Yeah, sure. It's one of the best shows I've ever seen. I've seen him live like 5 times.
1, 2, 3, 4. Well, she was just 17. You know what I mean. And the way she looked was way beyond compare. I should have danced with her mother.
I think we see what you're
trying
to
show an example. Yeah, thank you, Tommy Lee. We appreciate that.
No.
Is that
Remember the bit that Josh has laughed at the hardest and the longest since you've been here? The whale talking?
Yeah, sure.
Well, apparently there's new scientists have tricked a humpback whale into having a 20-minute conversation. Did you see this?
Yeah, we have the story.
Is it up for today? Okay.
They tricked it?
They tricked it.
It's
I've
interesting.
not seen this.
I find this fascinating.
Oh, maybe I forgot to print it. It's very weird. I'm as skeptical as I can be.
Now, do you believe, though, that whales can communicate? There's hard science to
with us.
Well, here's this. I've got the actual. This is from the SETI Institute.
SETI.
Oh, sure.
Search for extraterrestrial intelligence.
It says a team of, that's where this gets squirrely.
Well, it's important work they're doing.
And it says a team of scientists held what they describe as a 20-minute conversation with a whale. The whale SETI team played a recorded humpback so-called contact call into the sea with an underwater speaker.
Right.
A humpback whale, and they noticed the whale has a name.
Yeah.
They've named the whale Twain. Approached the boat, responding to a conversational style to the whale's greeting signal. During the 20-minute exchange, the whale responded to each playback call and matched the interval variations between each signal.
That's communication is what that is.
That's fascinating.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And they
now,
said,
they're not talking English.
Here's where this gets weird. By studying intelligent terrestrial non-human communication systems, researchers say they'll be able to develop filters to apply to any extraterrestrial signals received.
Oh, I see. So they were testing the technology on whales. Yeah.
So they're saying this is at least some form of communication.
Right.
So, this is kind of a stretch.
Well, that's what they did in Close Encounters. They just played that song, and then when it was played back to them, they knew they were at least on the same page. They were communicating a little bit.
Yeah. I mean, if you're going to have a conversation with a whale, what would you ask him? How much do you hate yachts?
Isn't it cold down there?
Yeah. Tired of eating fish?
Yeah.
Is Brendan Fraser down there with you?
He was in a movie.
Big fella.
Yeah. Man, you can
when did the orcas start taking? Remember the orcas are taking hostages off of the Spanish coast. Can you tell those guys to
forget that.
Lay off? But do you remember the thing we had with the? Was it a whale that the French lady was talking to?
Was it a beluga whale?
Yeah, it was the thing that Josh laughs at the hardest.
Yeah.
It's an amazing exchange.
Yeah.
Were they belugas?
I thought, weren't they?
Yeah, I'll have to dig that up. I can't seem to find it.
Baby Beluga, isn't that a song? Baby Beluga.
Oh, you're thinking of Baby Shark.
No.
Yeah, Baby Shark. It was a big hit with kids.
Okay. Now we have another world record.
Yeah, world record right now?
Sure.
All right.
Stupid world record.
A Mexican acrobat has broken the Guinness World Record for the most aerial hoop somersaults in 1 minute female.
Now, let me describe what this is.
Okay.
Imagine like a big hula hoop hanging from the ceiling.
Sure.
And then you're holding onto the bottom of the hoop, and you spin around and tuck your legs in.
Okay.
So you follow me here?
Yep. So you can do somersaults.
You're going through the hoop as you.
So 90% of the effort is reliant on the hoop.
No, the hoop is just stationary. It's dangling there. And
but if
you want a sturdy hoop,
Yeah, if the hoop wasn't there, she couldn't do the somersaults.
Well, of course not.
Well, it's because gravity. She would plummet to the ground, I believe.
Right? She could arguably do this just with a bar and just go around the bar, but she's doing it.
Yes, but because then you've got the tricky part. Of course, the hoop could be in motion. So it's a fun, cool record. Don't you think?
So.
I don't think it's either.
How many revolutions would you say?
What was it? What did she do?
Ms. Yamil Rodriguez achieved the feat. She performed a total of 47 somersaults in 60 seconds.
That's quite a bit. I bet she was dizzy.
I bet you'd have to be dizzy.
Dizzy.
Good for her.
Dizzy broad. You don't hear that very. Get out of here, you dizzy
no,
dame.
you don't hear that anymore.
How do you know that you can do the spinning thing on ice skates? I don't know. I always wondered how they figure out they can do that.
That fast?
That really fast.
That's cool. They tuck your arms.
I have a
in
feeling you fall. You fall a lot.
Yes.
Trying to spin.
Very cool.
Well, and then you come out and you're like, ooh.
Ice is slippery, huh?
How do they do that?
It really is.
Aren't you the hockey fan?
Very much so.
That's one of the skill sets really required.
Oh, yeah.
You ever notice that those guys can skate backwards incredibly fast?
It's amazing, yeah. Stop on a dime.
Yeah, they're incredible.
Do you think during practice they work on their the figures, part of figure skating?
Kinda.
They make eights.
Do they really?
They skate in and out of things.
Yeah.
And, yeah.
Huh. I was wrong.
Sometimes they embrace each other and they heave the goalie in the air and spin.
Absolutely. They'll recreate the final scene of The Cutting Edge.
When we come back, I was wrong. It was a killer whale that was talking in France to the lady that said, bye-bye.
Hello?
Yep.
Hello?
Yeah. Bye-bye.
Anyway, that's the story about the talking whales is a little bit, well, I don't know. It's a lot of malarkey. Okay, they're not going to have space aliens come down and, we're going to chat with the whales before we talk with the people.
Well, if they do, though, we're
never seen
ready.
Star Trek 4, then?
No.
Yeah, Search for the Sea, or what is it?
Voyage Home.
Spock.
Coming up, we have Sexy Time at American Monuments, and we have a new way of
it's got to be the Washington
internet dating, if you will, has led to something incredibly ridiculous. And we have great news from NASA and SpaceX. It's all happening here. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Hey, thanks for listening to the Bob and Tom Show.
I do like porn, but I'm going to ask you guys a favor. We get a lot of emails sent to the show. You can stop sending me porn clips, okay? Thanks, but no thanks. I appreciate it, but I'll be honest, I want to find my own porn, okay? T-Rex doesn't want to be fed. T-Rex wants to hunt. That's...
I think it'd be hard to learn the banjo by yourself.
Yeah,
I think that would be the only way to learn the banjo.
I am legitimately now the owner of a banjo.
Is that right?
Yeah, I need to get it in here and see if...
How did that happen?
My dad died.
Oh!
Thanks.
Ladies and gentlemen.
So I took his banjo.
We need some sound, Nino. The amazing Pat Godwin. Ladies and
Never
gentlemen.
ask a question you don't know the answer to.
Here we go.
Totally knew the answer. I knew the answer. That's why I knew not to ask.
Trust me, there's no one laughing harder than my dad right now.
If he were able to laugh, but he can't because he's dead.
I would think.
So how'd you come by that how'd you come by that banjo again, Josh?
Well, my dad died, and it was just laying there. So I thought, well, instead of throwing it away, maybe I'll go ahead and take it.
Did your dad play?
He did when he was younger, yeah.
Oh, okay.
I thought he did when he was alive.
That's the joke.
There you go, Josh.
Yeah, I should have said that.
Okay, well.
Hey, Josh Arnold here from the Bob and Tom Show. Do you know where squeaky, fresh cheese curds come from?
Well, yeah, it comes from a cow's teeth. Everybody knows that.
No, they come from Gardner's Wisconsin cheese.
Well, yeah, but before that, it was in a cow's teeth. God, is that you bleeping me?
This is why Gardner's Wisconsin cheese is different. Their cheese curds are made fresh in the morning and delivered to your doorstep in about 48 hours nationwide. The freshest curds outside the walls of the creamery, I say.
Wow. We've got fresh curds, but we couldn't get them to you for about a month by buggy.
You gotta try their oven-baked cheese. It arrives at your doorstep pre-baked. You just heat it and eat it. Grill it, skill it, air fry it.
Oh, we're not allowed to have air fryers. We'd burn in hell for that. But you cook the cheese, I guess. But
And their aged super sharp cheddars are amazing. From 4 to 17 years. My favorite is the 8-year-old super sharp cheddar. It's powerful but still creamy and melts in your mouth. Just delicious.
Sounds like that Gardner farmer is pretty smart on cheese.
Right now, receive free cold pack shipping and free cheese curds when you spend $59 or more at GardnersWisconsinCheese.com.
I don't have an internet.
Their pre-selected package deals make great gifts for coworkers, friends, or anyone hard to shop for. Remember, cheese is always a good idea.
Can't argue with that.
That's GardnersWisconsinCheese.com.
Have a few minutes of your time. I'd like to speak with you today about the joys of water sports. Is this Bob and or Tom?
This is this is Bob.
Yeah, perhaps you already own a boat. However, this is a wonderful opportunity for you to upgrade your boat.
Shut up, Randy. Read the script I wrote. Upgrade boats. I want him to buy one.
I've almost got him, Donnie. Okay. The badass wave buster, beast on the water.
And tell Chick he looks thinner and he'll buy it.
You get a free tube if you're not a lard queen or like pork.
I ain't even gave my pager number, man.
Donnie, all right, I'm not going to do this anymore, Donnie.
Get back to work, Randy. You screwed it up anyway.
Bob and Tom.
5,
4, 3, 2, 1.
They put the F in professional.
It's time once again for people who suck at small talk.
Hey, catch the big game last night?
Well, what truly is a game when you really think about it? I mean, it's merely a struggle for conquest between competing rivals in a match to attain victory, so they can feel superior about a relatively inconsequential endeavor.
Jeez, sorry I asked.
Join us again next time for people who suck at small talk.
We don't know anything about you, Christian. Are you a married guy, single guy?
I am married. I got married this past August. I am one of those lucky men. I'm one of those at first sight situations. I met my wife. I looked at her and I said, "Oh my God, this is the woman I want to spend the next 4 to 7 years with."
Wow. Wow, that's huge.
That is
Your expectations.
That is an exciting time, isn't it, Christian?
Isn't it sweet?
Yes,
Isn't
it is.
That is lovely. How's it going?
You know, it's not bad. She travels with me a lot, not as often as I like. I love traveling with my wife because every time we go away together, we play this really fun game. It's called, How Is This My Fault?
Lord Coretta's a fine young comedian. Are you a health guy? You look very slender. And
I'm not a big health guy, although I'm healthy. I just had a complete physical, and unfortunately I'm at that age where you get the real intense physical.
Oh, yeah.
I hope I'm not sharing too much, but the doctor actually stuck a camera in my rectum. It wasn't part of any procedure. He just suspected that his nurse was stealing from him. My most recent marriage was a disaster. It made the wreck of the Edmunds Fitzgerald look like a fender bender.
Wow.
Sorry to hear that.
Hello.
And you remember Lord's famous line about gun control, more or less.
Yes. The relationship taught me a lot. It taught me they won't sell you a handgun if you're crying.
Morning laughter just might be the best medicine.
If you want to turn your daddy parts orange, eat some Cheetos and watch some porn.
Harrington and more.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Hello. Here we are.
Seems reasonable.
We're having a party.
Hey, you're invited.
You're invited. Come on in.
I know we just had a story that you stumbled on about.
Take off your skin. Scientists tricked whales into talking.
Well,
to them. That's what they
scientists in quotes. They play some whale sounds, and another whale comes up and starts making similar sounds. Okay,
but this is all connected with
and they
alien.
No, not making similar sounds. The exact sounds. They're communicating.
Well, they took a recording of a whale.
Right.
I thought you would be swayed a little bit because
I think that's fascinating. It's just that they say this is how they're going to learn to talk to aliens. I think is a bit of a stretch.
Because the fighter pilot under oath said that aliens exist. You don't remember this? And you're still like, nah.
Skeptical.
Yeah. Okay. But I did find the one where they say that the whales can talk. This
was a killer whale in France.
Yeah.
Wait, I'm from France.
The 14-year-old whale in question is, I assume it's pronounced Wiki.
I'd say Wiki.
Is it Wiki? W-I-K-I-E.
Uh-huh.
We want to go with Wiki.
Wiki?
In any event, I shouldn't have even said the
guessing,
name.
will you?
I would have gone with Wilkie, named it after a famous American presidential candidate.
French.
According to this news account, the whale is imitating vocal sounds.
She's an orca whale, and she mimics speech.
Not clear that they understand what's happening. We have one of these examples of that event here.
1, 2.
Whoops. Not quite.
1, 2.
That's good.
Closer.
1, 2.
Okay.
I love
1, 2.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, that's rough. Yeah, we're gonna need that sound effect for an upcoming story. Let's try this one. This is once again this French scientist talking to the what is it? An orca named?
It's an orca.
Wiki.
Wiki.
There we go.
Hello.
That's good.
Hello. Hello.
Yeah.
Hello. Hello.
Yeah, that second to last one kind of turns into a Linda Blair thing. Hello, your mother's in hell.
Just, leave it at that.
Okay, sorry. I'm sorry. Is that sports?
Yes, sir. That's sports.
Okay, thank you very much.
Hello. This is what you farted for.
Wherever you go, whatever you do. Hello. Always be a good sport.
Yeah, we're going to need that sound.
That one is explosive.
Is that the end of this one? Okay, I'm going to see if I can cue this up.
Listen to the third one. Oh, you're going to go just for that.
Well, here, do you want to hear this one?
The third one, it sounds like he farts, and then it's a come on.
Okay, here we go.
Hello. 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 Hello.
Oh, no,
that's a scary one.
Hello.
This isn't the...
Okay.
You're talking about when he's counting?
Yeah, because it like makes a fart noise.
1, 2. 1, 2.
That's good.
Now we're good, son.
1, 2.
Doesn't he? Hitting on it.
Yeah.
Okay, and I'm going to save this one for. Do you have the story about the PT Cruiser?
What?
This is.
Authorities in Michigan apprehended a drunk guy who defecated on his PT Cruiser.
Which, by the way, made it worth more.
According to a report from the Department of Natural Resources, the incident occurred at the Gordneck State Game Area.
Why is the DNR reporting on this?
Well, conservation officers came across the PT Cruiser parked at one of their entrances. That's why.
I see.
A man in the vehicle said he parked there to listen to owls. Officers noticed an open tall container of natural ice beer in the cup holder.
Natty Lights.
Natural ice.
After admitting to being drunk, the man was subjected to sobriety tests, but partway through, he made a face of shock, grabbed his rear, dropped his pants to his ankles, and began defecating on the rear bumper of his PT Cruiser. That's when he was arrested.
If you've ever driven a PT Cruiser, that improves it.
The turn radius of a school bus.
I think they're cool.
I did too.
They're cool looking.
But try driving one.
They have a retro look.
Yes, very much so.
Yeah, there's a reason they don't make them anymore.
Oh, they don't? They're done?
Oh, I didn't know they stopped making them.
Yeah.
I've been waiting for the new model.
I wish I could cite the comedian, but he said PT Cruiser looks like if Dick Tracy were a soccer mom.
That is right on.
Really?
Whoever said that, that's extraordinarily right.
This guy had to have his blood drawn at the hospital. He mentioned to the nurses they were not drawing blood, but instead it's all beer. Not going to lie to you, pure natural ice.
Dude, natural ice is like 89 cents a tall boy.
Right.
So you didn't answer the question. Did the guy pass the sobriety test?
No, he was arrested.
And do we have audio of him?
Yeah, I believe we have the audio of him. He's in the middle of the sobriety test. And,
I thought you were getting prepared.
1, 2.
Oh, sorry. Won't do that.
1, 2.
Okay, it's
1, 2.
Here's it. Here's the PT Cruiser. And
1, 2.
There we go. That was the one. Sorry. Wouldn't queue up there. Oh, God.
Oh,
that is messy.
See, we're not awarding the police enough. I mean, can you imagine dealing with this jackass?
Well, I mean, he wasn't belligerent. He was kind of funny. He said, he asked him on a scale of 1 to 10 how drunk he was, and he responded, I'm at a 5. I'll be honest, I'm drunk.
Yeah, I'm not going to lie to you, officer. Real drunk.
Yeah.
There's a dead body in the trunk, too. I'm just going to be honest with you.
I just want to make love to an owl.
Also,
I have a question for you.
Yeah.
Who? From a legal standpoint, if the guy says he's drunk, do you have to go through with a sobriety test, or can you just go,
I bet you do.
That's a good question.
He signed off on it. Let's take him in, or do you have to, when he goes to court, do you have to go, well, he blew a 6.7.
I think they would want the CYA, as it were.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did the guy, well, it's so disgusting.
Yeah, that's pretty gross.
But again, if you defecate on a PT Cruiser,
When nature calls.
it's worth more. I'm just saying for those.
I love the look of them. Remember those first ads? They had the devil driving one, and he was like a cool-looking guy.
No.
Yeah, it was good stuff. And I got to get me one of those.
They do look
Then
cool.
I rented one, and I went, you can't do anything.
They're terrible cars. Sorry.
Sorry.
What's coming up, Christy Lee?
Coming up, if you want to have sex in all of the natural wonders of America, we'll talk about that. Yeah. Have you ever done it outside, Josh?
I have, yes.
The dinosaur head? Where's that? In Arizona?
Oh, yeah.
Where did you?
Where
Where
outside?
was this adventure?
It was in a gazebo and a golf course.
Did anybody go, hey, can I play through there?
We were watching people play, and
Oh, are you kidding?
we were both clothed, and it was a reverse cowgirl situation.
We don't need to know all the
Oh, well, I thought, why not? And so we were just,
So she had her
Did you
back
say,
to
do you have anything bigger than a 2-iron?
It was pretty rad.
And if you want to get lucky at the Christmas party, we'll have pickup line for you.
Oh, really?
Hey,
I'm the boss.
I can have you fired.
I just wear my mistletoe belt buckle.
Of course, the classic.
Yeah,
these all work. When we come back, this is the Bob and Tom Show.
Just got to get a hold of us. Call, fax, mail, or email. Get all the contact information you need at bobandtom.com. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Hi, this is Mike Birbiglia, and you're listening to Bob and Tom Radio.
Hey, Mike, thanks for being so excited. Good morning, I'm Mark Allison. You are listening to Bob and Tom Radio. Congratulations, Mario Rossi from Oregon, Ohio. Our Week 15 winner, a perfect score, and that means he wins the Big Green Egg Mini Max and that oven-baked bundle of cheese from Gardner's Wisconsin Cheese. Congratulations, Mario, and you could be the winner for Week 16. The game gets underway Thursday night with kickoff of Thursday Night Football. Just head to bobandtom.com/contest, and much like Mario, you could end up with a perfect week. But you can't win if you don't play. bobandtom.com/contest. Even if you've never played all season long, you can enter for Week 16, and you could be a winner. The Big Green Egg Mini Max, sponsored by our friends at the Big Green Egg. And thanks so much for playing. And congratulations again, Mario Rossi from Oregon, Ohio. Our Week 15 winner, a perfect score. Perfection. And you were listening to another form of perfection. That's right, Bob and Tom Radio. Good morning, I'm Mark Allison with a look at things you may have missed on this Wednesday morning. A federal judge has ordered the public disclosure of the identities of more than 150 people mentioned in a mountain of court documents related to the late financier Jeffrey Epstein, saying most of the names already public. Many had not objected to the release. I bet there were some who did. The order signed Monday by Judge Loretta Preska gives anyone subject to her order until January 1st to appeal her decision. For several years, Preska has been reviewing documents sought by the Miami Herald to determine what must be made public. She made separate determinations about what can be made public about individuals. In many instances, she noted individuals had already spoken publicly, or again, their names emerged publicly at a trial at Epstein's associate 2 years ago. An orange tabby cat named Taters stars in the first video sent by Laser from deep space, stealing the show as he chases a red laser light. The 15-second ultra-high-def video beamed to Earth from NASA's Psyche spacecraft 19 million miles away. Took less than 2 minutes for the video to reach Earth, sent at the system's maximum bit rate. The video loaded for the demo before Psyche blasted off to a metal-rich asteroid in October. Team members at NASA's Jet Propulsion Laboratory decided to feature an employee's playful kitty in the video released this week. And that's a look at things you may have missed. More of the Bob and Tom Show coming up.
Ladies and gentlemen, Bob and Tom.
We had an eagle's nest about a mile from here, and we'd see them all the time. They were beautiful. These construction guys, they were working near this tower, and there was a big eagle's nest there. And they walked over there one day, and the nest had fallen down, and they found a number of small cat and dog collars. Just these eagles, as majestic as they are.
They eat something.
They eat an occasional cat or dog.
Okay, so why isn't that against the law? If an eagle swoops down and grabs my puppy,
you can kill it.
You're damn right you can. How about that, national bird? How'd that take?
Bob and Tom in the morning and highlights all day long.
The Bob and Tom Show, weekday mornings at 6 a.m. Eastern on Bob and Tom 24/7.
Essential morning radio. All day and all night.
Really? No, seriously. Really?
Bob and Tom Radio.
It's the most talked about show on television, The Bachelorette, where 25 eligible bachelors try to win the hand of one single woman. And now, Bob and Tom Television brings you a new twist on this hit show.
She's 30 and single. She's...
What the hell do you mean by that?
Oh, nothing. Meet Linda Jackson. Now, here come the fellas. Say hello to Todd Williams.
Hi, Linda. I'm really pleased to...
Yeah. Next.
And here's our next eligible guy. Say hello to...
Hold it. Are you really going to say each time, say hello to Dick Ding Dong or whatever? Jesus.
Okay. Here he is, Jerry Peterson.
Hello, Linda. I can't tell you how happy I am to finally meet you. And,
Right. What do you do, Jerry?
Well, I own my own consulting business and...
consulting, eh? And when did you lose your Amway dealership, Jerry?
Huh? Sheesh, what a bitch.
She's the Bachelorette. She's single, pissed off, and is looking for money. Lots of money.
Hi, I'm Linda.
I'm Phil.
Yeah. Did you forget something?
No, I don't think so.
Any gift?
Gift? I didn't know that we were...
Bye-bye, loser.
Wow! Tune in to Bob and Tom TV and see why she's called the Bachelorette. She's on the prowl, and she's got...
Shut your hole and bring on the rich numbnuts.
On Bob and Tom TV.
Well, there you go. There's a show I'd watch.
Yeah.
Hi, this is Larry Reeb, Uncle Larry. It's a sick world, and I'm a happy guy, and you're listening to the Bob and Tom Radio.
Are you a single guy? I used to be married, but I'm divorced now. Yeah, my marriage wasn't working out. I was driving down the road one day, and my wife ripped the rearview mirror out of the windshield and beat me in the head with it.
What?
You'd have thought nobody had ever made love to her sister. She was just as bad. Yeah. She used to brag, I can count the number of men I've been to bed with on one hand, and then she'd do it too. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
Bob and Tom, 24/7.
Oh, yeah.
Tom.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Christy Lee at the news desk. There's Pat Godwin in the performance room.
I checked.
There's Josh Arnold.
Oh, no. I really made a mistake, guys.
All right.
Hi, Chick.
There's Ace Cosby. Hey, I'm Chick McGee. And here's Tom Griswold.
Well, thank you very much.
You're welcome, sir.
Congratulations once again going out to Mr. Mario Rossi.
Mario.
He's from a city in Ohio named after a state.
It's me.
Interestingly enough. He had a perfect week in our NFL picks game, and he won himself the Big Green Egg Mini Max and the special bonus prize, the Oven Baked Bundle, from Gardner's WisconsinCheese.com. How tasty. Now, by the way, his favorite team is the Detroit Lions.
Oh.
He'll be picking against Mr. McGee tomorrow with the shoe-in of the week.
Are you picking all the games again?
I'm picking all the games. They're up on my Instagram at the Chick McGee right now. A little sneak peek for you.
All right, we'll talk with Mario tomorrow, so you look forward to that. The reason I bring it up is you can enter for Week 16 today. It's free. Just go to bobandtom.com/contest and pick the games. Just pick the winners. You don't have to worry about the spread or anything else.
Pick your nose, pick your seat, pick a winner.
It's a lot of fun. And you could win yourself the Big Green Egg Mini Max, the Rolls Royce of outdoor grilling, of course, and that oven-baked bundle from Gardner's WisconsinCheese.com. Can you just repeat quickly the PT Cruiser story, because I have been provided with the proper sound effect.
Oh, jeez. Hold on, kids.
And
Authorities in Michigan.
Can you tell us what the sound effect is, or is it self-explanatory?
He'll know
I'll
when
tell you
to-
after the fact.
Okay.
Apprehended a drunk man who defecated on his PT Cruiser. The report from the Department of Natural Resources says the incident occurred at the Gordon Neck State Game area, where conservation officers came across a PT Cruiser parked at one of the entrances. A man in that vehicle said he was there listening to owls.
I like them.
But officers noticed an open, tall container of natural ice beer in the cup holder.
Oh, natty ice.
And after admitting to being drunk, the man was subjected to sobriety tests, as often happens. But partway through, made a face of shock, grabbed his rear, dropped his pants to his ankles, and began defecating on the rear bumper of his PT Cruiser. It was then that he was arrested. He loves that.
Now, what was the cue again, Christy? What was it?
Then began defecating on the rear bumper of his PT Cruiser.
Well, the officers were wearing video cameras at the time. Yeah, you're working hard. You're a conservation officer. You get that call? There's a drunk idiot sitting in the...
There's a drunk idiot.
listening to the... okay. Now, that actually is the sound of a whale expressing some air.
From his blowhole.
Yeah.
Talking, it's not...
He's trying to talk.
Yeah.
That isn't a...
Charming, really.
He's obviously talking with a bow. That's what he's talking about.
Okay. I'm sorry. Christy, is there anything else in the news of interest for us?
A Colombo crime family underboss was sentenced to prison this week.
Let me ask you a question.
Yeah. Big Ralphie DiMatteo had said he doesn't regret the topless poolside photo that led to his arrest.
Have you guys seen this picture?
No.
The alleged number 3 member of the Colombo crime family.
Is he topless or?
He's in a. I think this was done deliberately because it looks like a famous picture of Gandolfini from The Sopranos.
Okay.
There's that famous picture of James Gandolfini with the cigar and standing in the swimming pool.
Oh yeah.
This looks almost just like that.
This gentleman, Big Ralphie, was sentenced to 3 years in prison after pleading guilty to racketeering involving extortion and money laundering. He was caught after his son Angelo took a photo of him shirtless in a Florida swimming pool with a large gold chain around his neck. That photo, shared to social media, was the key to his capture, as cops were able to use it to figure out his location. When asked in court whether he regretted the pic, he merely asked why. It was a great picture.
His nickname is Ralph Nice Rack DiMatteo.
Oh.
Have you seen the story about the, I don't have it here, about the AI technology that can look at any picture and pretty much tell you where it was taken?
Whoa.
No.
I mean, it's absolutely amazing.
Really?
Yikes.
Based on if there are signs in the background, what kind of clothing people are wearing, what kind of greenery is in the background.
Really?
With incredible accuracy. You can take a photograph and the machine will tell you, okay, this was taken, and I mean, it'll pinpoint it within a few miles sometimes. Really scary stuff.
Yes.
So,
I know where all my photos are taken.
Do you?
Oh, yeah, where?
Taken 20 years ago.
Now, Pat, now that you're scaling down.
Whoa.
Okay, wait a minute. Okay, there he is. I didn't realize he was ready.
Will you look at this? Hey there, bud.
Bob and Tom
Oh, my
Show.
God.
It's Ed from Ed Septic Sewage Supply.
Hey, buddy.
Ed, how are you? And thanks for calling. I didn't realize. And by the way, nice mustache.
Well, thank you.
That is,
I'm going to zoom in real quick. Wish y'all a happy Merry Christmas.
Well, thank you. Same to you.
I see you must be calling from the tool shed there.
I am. I'm out in my shop. I wanted to call and let you know I'm running a Christmas special. I'll come out to your house. I'll keep your 7 drains of draining, all for only $19.99. So don't find yourself walking in a sewage wonderland this holiday. Call
Nice.
Ed.
It's all themed.
Oh, yeah. Nothing worse than having your family together celebrating at your antiseptics. You finish dinner, you're all circled around the fire singing Feliz Navidad. Oh, my God, Uncle Clarence screams from the bathroom. Apparently, he's dropped a Yuletide log that just overflowed the crapper. That'll never happen if you call me at 888 Down the Brown, extension 2. And let me inspect your pipes before your big holiday blowout gets embarrassing. Oh, and I'm super excited about this. Just in time for Christmas, I've added a few merch items at the Ed Septic merch page at downthebrown.com.
Really?
First of all, what child wouldn't love this? Rudolph the brown-nosed reindeer. That's right. Somebody's been kissing Santa's backside. That's Rudolph the brown-nosed reindeer. We also have a few other reindeer toys. Of course, we got crapping and splatting, plopping and shatzing, squatting and grunting. By the way, shatting and deucing, currently both on back order. Not your taste. Don't worry, I got you covered. Maybe your kid's getting older and they've outgrown Elf on the Shelf phase.
Right.
Start a new holiday tradition with the all-new Ed Septic Deuce on a Spruce. That's right. Deuce on a Spruce, patent pending. Just think of all the fun your family will have on this holiday with the Ed Septic's Deuce on a Spruce. Who knows what that crazy poo will do? And ladies, don't have plans for New Year's Eve yet? Play your cards right. It's not too late to have old Ed in your bed.
Oh.
That's right. So don't let the pinch that clogged Christmas ruin your holiday. Me and my turd burgling elves will be on call all Christmas Day. Call us at 888 Down the Brown. Even if it's 2:30 in the morning, we're here for you. Remember, you never have to worry about your child singing, I saw Mama kissing Ed Septic. No, you didn't, you damn kid, because I'm the plumber that'll bang your pipes, but never your mom. And that's a holiday guarantee from Ed Septic himself. Happy holidays, everybody. And hey, if you order today before noon, order your Deuce on the Spruce, and old Ed promises to fish you out a fresh one just in time for Christmas. I'm Ed Septic. Happy holidays, Bob and Tom Show.
Thank you, Ed. Merry Christmas to you. Happy holidays.
Amazing.
No, you didn't, you dang kid.
Shatson and Deucin are the reindeer.
He never hits on your wife unless you want him to.
I heard a little Shatson in there.
Yeah.
Ed from Ed Septic.
Very nice.
Thank you very much.
He's looking good, isn't he?
He went all out for that.
He's got to walk around like that.
I know, right?
That mustache.
Is he gonna shave
I think he's going to be getting. I think he's going to be getting divorced when his wife gets a look at that.
Yeah, he said she hates it. Yeah,
That is
I love it.
That's a Fu Manchu plus.
Well, you know, and the punchline is he'll have a full beard by sometime this afternoon. Actually,
Boy, he committed.
yeah.
He did commit, didn't he?
That is nice. Wow, I'm sorry.
Has he
I've
been
lost
walking
my
around like that all morning and I just noticed it?
I think he's been hiding from us.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I didn't see it. Yeah.
Okay.
Wow. No, I noticed it this morning.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, I said, "What the hell are you doing?" You trying to get her to leave you?
I thought he had a mask on at
I
first.
feel horrible. I didn't notice.
No, seriously, Christy. Back in the day when you were single,
Yes.
if you saw a guy with that kind of mustache, would you have?
Oh, I wouldn't even have looked at him twice.
Okay.
Sorry.
All right.
Not my thing. It's
Well, but
not.
you have a Sam Elliott thing. He had a mustache.
Yeah,
Not like
but
that, of course.
not like
I
that.
mean, that one, it's a Fu Manchu that dangles down about 6 inches.
Yeah, it's well below his chin.
I mean, there's certain guys that can pull that off.
I think Jeff can. I think it looked good.
You think that looked good?
Oh, man, I think he looks like
Well,
bad.
The only place that
and
would
the
look good is
mustache
if you're on a
doesn't
Harley
match.
and that thing is, as you're in the wind
Yeah.
on a Harley, that thing's out there like 2 747 wings. It's awesome.
We should braid it before he leaves.
Oh, yeah, put the little beads in it.
Yeah.
That is a look.
Yes.
Captain Lou Albano. Yes.
She'd love us for that.
Well, now the clock is ticking. By the way, this is probably the last time you'll hear this from our friend Steven Singer, because as you know, the shopping season is in full force. If you were trying to go anywhere yesterday, good luck trying to find a place to park, et cetera, et cetera. Here's a great idea. You can solve at least one, maybe two of your shopping problems by not actually leaving the house or even leaving your car. I'm talking about going online at IHateStevenSinger.com. It's very simple. And look and see what he's got. I can tell you for one thing, we've been talking a lot about these diamond stud earrings, always popular. He's got the special diamond stud earrings known as the Anita line, starting at just $298. And these are real diamonds, by the way. Earthborn, 100% eye flawless, real Earthborn diamonds. Steven Singer, of course, famous for diamonds, among other things. Just go to IHateStevenSinger.com. And here's the key. Order by 2 p.m. today. So 2 o'clock this afternoon, Eastern time, today. And they will be in the mail today as part of his famous free shipping, by the way. And if he or she doesn't like the gift, send them back. It's also free. And if you want to upgrade, maybe you got some nice earrings last year, you want to get bigger ones, you'll get full value from Steven Singer with his famous full value guarantee. So buy real, natural, earthborn diamonds from an earthborn, real, natural guy. He is Steven Singer. I Hate Steven Singer is where you'll find him. IHateStevenSinger.com to be precise. Tell Mr. Singer the Bob and Tom Show said, hey, once again, you got till 2 o'clock this afternoon, Eastern time. So, as they say in the song, let's get it on. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Coming up, we have Sexy Time with Alli, Breen. Also, we have a couple who's going to be performing adult activities of the most intimate nature in front of America's most famous natural wonders.
Oh, yeah.
And also a very unusual method of meeting people dating that is as weird as they come, I think. Don't you agree?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Hi, this is Kostaki Economopoulos, and you're listening to Bob and Tom Radio.
Yeah, you are, and thanks so much for tuning in to Bob and Tom Radio this morning. I'm Mark Allison. On the way, Alli Breen on a Wednesday with Sexy Time. Also, Jessica Alsman from the Bits and Pieces podcast. Scorched Earth is what we call her. She'll be in as well during the reading of the relationship letters. Now, keep in mind, a lot of the cast and crew have been through various relationships of their own, so they've definitely got a lot of history in relationship-type things. However, you should also be aware there are about 9 combined divorces among the cast and crew listening in. Josh not included in that number, by the way, still unmarried, so he still has that single view. But we listen to the letters and try to give good advice. And that's coming up this morning during Sexy Time with Alli Breen in the 9 o'clock hour Eastern Time right here on Bob and Tom Radio.
Hi, everybody. Christy Lee with your Bob and Tom News Update. A new law signed by Republican Governor Greg Abbott this week will allow people to arrest migrants who cross the U.S.-Mexico border illegally and give local judges the authority to order them to leave the country. Acting quickly, civil rights groups and a Texas border county filed a lawsuit Tuesday that seeks to stop the measure from taking effect in March. They say it's unconstitutional. An orange tabby cat named Taters stars in the first video sent by Laser from deep space, stealing the show as he chases a red laser light. The 15-second ultra-high-definition video was beamed to Earth from NASA's Psyche spacecraft, 19 million miles away. It took less than 2 minutes for the video to reach Earth, sent at the system's maximum bit rate. And the IRS is going to waive penalty fees for those who failed to pay back taxes that total less than $100,000 a year for tax years 2020 or 2021. Nearly 5 million people, businesses, and tax-exempt organizations are eligible for the relief, which totals about $1 billion. And that's your news. I'm Christy Lee. More of the Bob and Tom Show on the way.
Think you know your pro football and want to put your knowledge to the test? Then play Pigskin Pick'em every week at bobandtom.com. This is your chance to win a Mini Max Big Green Egg. Just pick the winners of this week's pro football games and you could win a Mini Max Big Green Egg. Head to bobandtom.com/contest and play Pigskin Pick'em. And don't miss the Chick McGee Shoe In of the Week, Thursdays on the Bob and Tom Show. You're listening to Bob and Tom Radio. 24/7. 24/7.
How many times have you been auditioning for like a civic theater production or a Broadway musical or a church show or a school show, something like that, and you had a great audition. You sang a song, maybe you told a joke or two, and then the director comes up to you and says,
Great audition, kid, and your resume looks good, but do you know any pig Latin?
You'll never be caught in this position again if you enroll now in Hachi's Academy of Theatrical Arts and Pig Latin. At the Hachi Academy of Theatrical Arts and Pig Latin, you'll learn to act your way through some of the world's greatest theatrical masterpieces, and you'll do them entirely in Pig Latin. Things like Death of a Salesman. Old reruns of Hogan's Heroes.
Ink clay. Ooh, yay, idiot, yay.
Ooh, yay, ice ray, General J. Orcoulter Bay. And of course, the classics of Shakespeare.
Ute eBay. Oye, atne, ute eBay. At they, is ye, aye, eschenque. Other way, aye,
There's still some financial scholarships available for women aged 18 to 25. Let me teach you to act in Pig Latin. For more information, write to Hachi or phone 1-800-UKSHME. Do it now.
Bob and Tom, you can pick your morning radio show, and you can pick your nose, but you can't wipe Bob and Tom on the couch.
Comedian Greg Hahn is here with us. He's a high-energy kind of guy, aren't you, Greg?
Oh, yeah, I like to have a little energy. A little energy in the show. I got a big show, everybody. I get shot out of a cannon. We bring out the elephants. I break a board over my head. It's motivating. It's a good time. I'm all excited. I'm getting married in May.
You are?
Yeah. All I got to do now is find a chick. Yeah. Hey, there he is. No. There he is. I was engaged once. You know, if you give a girl a ring and ask her to marry you, she thinks you're really going to do it. You should do it. You should do it. Dating is crazy. Crazy. I was out with this girl. She's like, you know what she said?
What?
She said, you've never been married your whole life. What are you afraid of? Do you really want to know? Yeah, what are you afraid of? I'll tell you what I'm afraid of. Alligators! Alligators! They got a big head and these little legs, and they can run lightning fast. You can get a head start. The alligator will catch up to you, even though it's got a big head and these little legs. It'll catch right up to you. It's like, what's that got to do with being married? I'm like, what are you talking about? Because I'm talking about alligator. Scary. I'm bitching 315.
You're huge.
I'm still afraid of alligators.
Jeff Rothband is our guest. Jeff is a fine comedian.
I actually had to do that once.
What?
Be a pallbearer, and that,
Oh, my
that's
God.
heavy.
Yes,
that's a
it's
heavy job.
Yeah, I actually had to go to a funeral, and I was asked to be a pallbearer, and I always a pallbearer. Never the corpse.
You don't say we didn't warn you. There's laughter ahead.
You guys want to grab lunch?
We can't go anymore.
Holy
That's
cow.
a good day's work, everybody.
This is Bob and Tom.
Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Tom, once again, frustrated. Some gadgets not working, and
no, it's working. It's just
not
enough.
his fault.
No, it's working fine. It's just not powerful enough.
But you can turn it up. You know that, right? You can turn up the flashlight intensity on your phone.
You can make it brighter.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, you can.
I have a flashlight in my car that I'll
Okay.
Why do you need a flashlight
I
right
dropped
now?
something.
What did you drop?
It's got to be funny. He's giggling.
No, it'll,
rubber?
It'll seem insignificant.
Well, you sure
What'd you
can.
drop? I dropped the cover of this Sharpie.
Oh, and it's black on
It's
a
black, and the floor is black.
The cap to a Sharpie.
What is that?
Which we have.
We have more.
I'm guessing 38,000 Sharpies in this building. And you got to
Wasteful
find the
person.
cap.
I like to.
Is it underneath your seat?
No, I've looked everywhere. I can't find it.
I've looked everywhere. I can't find it. And I swear he walked past. And
Okay,
Christy
during the
goes,
break, we'll look.
There's a flashlight on your phone. And he said, it's broken.
No,
That's
it's
exactly what he
not
said.
intense enough. I can't find it. Could we move on? I'm sorry.
What's your problem?
We have a sexy time with Alli Breen coming up.
Yes, we do.
What have you got over there?
Here's sexy time right now. A traveler influencer, one of Tom's favorite words,
I'm an influencer.
who went viral after having sex outside an NFL stadium.
Yeah.
Says she's now on a mission to make love at all of America's 7 natural wonders.
Yeah.
Kaylee Killian, 27, made
Have you seen a picture of her?
No.
No. Oh.
Is she a hot toddy? Thumbs up.
Hot would be.
Oh.
Made the spicy declaration in an interview with Nude PR. Is that a magazine? They just talk about stuff nude.
I know what the P stands for. Nude PR had a great piece on Kissinger. Talk about what a great obituary. They really covered the various aspects of his.
Saying she and her boyfriend, Cody Nelson, who's 29, have already ticked off the Grand Canyon. Cody and I love traveling and seeing new places, especially national parks. And we also love having sex in public, according to the adventurous exhibitionist.
Here she is sitting on, Mount Rushmore, sitting on Lincoln's face. That's very, very nice.
And, of course, we're always worried about being caught because that's the part of the fun and excitement that turns us on.
Hey, not so judgy.
She's not hurting anyone.
She has, I guess, 1 million followers or something watching her.
Of course, she's naked on...
bang it out, I guess.
Right.
What are the other wonders? You got the Grand Canyon there.
I don't know. What are the seven wonders?
I got them right here.
Golden Gate.
Old Faithful or something?
So wouldn't the police be
Niagara, the Grand Canyon.
Yeah.
And this is North America.
Right.
The Bay of Fundy, which I always thought was a funny name.
What?
Huh? Bay of Fundy.
This is the worldwide.
Oh, this is the Taj
the Bay of
Mahal
Fundy is North America. It touches Maine and Canada, Nova Scotia.
Well, if you come up with the Colossus of Roads, that's not no North America either. But go ahead.
Oh, she's on OnlyFans.
Well, this is according to these are the seven natural wonders.
All right.
The Grand Canyon, the Bay of Fundy, Denali.
Oh, the mountains and things.
Yeah, formerly is that officially still Mount McKinley? Or I can never remember.
Oh, yeah, that's right. It was kind of changed, wasn't it?
Yeah, did McKinley do something wrong?
Probably.
Didn't he get shot?
I think so, yeah.
Okay. Niagara Falls, of course.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe they'll do it under the falls.
Yeah, but we have to share that with Canada.
She's wet now, I'll tell you what.
She's very pretty.
The Redwoods, Sequoia National Park.
She likes the under boob shots. All
Yeah,
of
as
the
do I,
pictures.
yeah.
Oh, do you like that?
She's hot.
Yeah.
Yellowstone Park, of course. Yosemite National Park, and lastly, this one is new to me. Sistema Soc Octon.
What?
A cave system near the Caribbean as part of the Yucatan Peninsula.
Wow.
Huh.
So I guess they're gonna do it there. Apparently.
So they've done the Grand Canyon. Now they got to do the rest.
Yeah. Okay. So
that's
get out there,
tall
kids.
order. That's a lot of stuff.
And I think it's Yucatan.
What did I say?
Yucatan.
Sorry, I don't know. I'm hey, come to our place. You can tan here? Yeah, with or without your clothes on. Thank you very much.
Speaking of without your clothes on, do you want to know the benefits of sleeping naked?
I sleep naked, so yes.
According to the Sleep Foundation, Josh, there are several potential benefits to sleeping in the nude.
Sleeping in the nude.
Such as improved sleep quality. Sleeping naked can potentially help your body achieve a cooler core temperature faster, which can promote better sleep. Improved skin health.
Really?
Yep. Increased sleep quality from sleeping nude may help the skin's ability to heal and may also help stave off dark circles, swelling, and wrinkles. Wow. Really?
I don't know about that.
Improving male fertility. Oh. Since wearing tight-fitting underwear increases the temperature of the scrotum, which can decrease sperm vitality and count. Sleeping in the buff might increase your sperm health.
All right.
You know who's got great sperm vitality? It's Tom.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Every time a winner.
That's right. Making that deposit downtown.
That's right.
And for you ladies, it could maintain good vaginal health.
Sleeping naked, how?
Yep. It can improve airflow and help avoid an overgrowth of candida yeast, which can lead to a yeast
love that
infection.
song.
Oh, Candida.
You can use
We could make it together.
A Candida yeast and a little haze.
What is Candida yeast?
It's the yeast that causes yeast infections.
It's a strain of
It's a
yeast.
strain
It's a natural
of yeast.
bacteria that grows in
Have
there.
you heard of that before?
Yes.
Yes.
Do boys have that, or is that just for the ladies?
I don't know if boys have it.
It's it's primarily vaginal.
You know what you can't continue
Well, it can also be in folds and stuff.
Here's what you can't continue doing, okay? And I hope you guys will back me up on this. If you haven't heard of it, you immediately dismiss it and don't want to talk any more about it.
No, it's not
like
true.
Candida yeast.
I was asking about what it was. I admit that I don't know what it is. I've never encountered that word in my life.
What answer would have satisfied you? Like it's a yeast from old Captain baking powder or something?
I mean, perhaps
It's
there's
used
some.
in a nice yeast roll. What do you want?
I'm sure that there's some interesting origin of the Candida yeast.
Tastes like cookies, fresh baked cookies.
Maybe it's based on some Shakespearean thing.
Does anybody else sleep naked?
I do.
Ace,
I do.
Pat? Okay. So the real men.
I do most often.
Do you?
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Although I like the way I look in just long pants.
Okay, fair enough.
And I'm when I say long pants, I mean jeans is what I sleep in for most often.
For the bed.
It's so comfortable.
That's right. It's so comfortable.
There's some disadvantages to sleeping naked.
I wasn't done with all the benefits.
Okay.
Oh, my goodness.
Sleeping naked next to your partner may increase feelings of fulfillment and connection between couples.
How about that?
Yeah.
It improves your self-esteem. Spending time naked around others increases self-esteem and a positive body image.
Also,
As long as you're being
if you're both sleeping naked, if you place your penis,
right.
There's no need to.
That's a benefit.
Yeah, that'll make you feel better.
So sleeping naked
you guys
is
don't
important.
get cold? I would get
Never.
Next time you have a slumber party, just tell all these uptight people, "Hey, relax.
Hey, chill out, folks.
Supposed to sleep naked."
Yeah. This is for my health now.
Okay.
My self-esteem. So deal with it.
Well, you wouldn't sleep naked publicly if you had like an away game, if you will. You wouldn't sleep naked.
You slept in a plane.
If I'm alone, yeah.
Oh.
So.
Well, that's what I mean at her place.
If I'm a guest at your house in a guest room, I'm
Right.
sleeping naked.
You are.
Just so you know.
Yep.
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
no matter
Is
where
that
you're
right?
at.
Yes.
Did you shower first?
What do you mean?
Are you going to get your filthy ass on my sheets?
Yeah. Is he going to go in there in the morning and it looks like
So you shower.
some kind of Mark Rothko piece?
Because we all know
Why?
we can't trust your sense of smell. So,
Yeah.
You can trust my ability to wipe properly.
well, I'm just saying.
Well,
Okay.
So wait a minute. You take a shower every night before you go to bed?
Usually.
just a maniac.
How many showers
I'm
do you
surprised your
a
skin
day?
doesn't
like
fall
two?
off.
At least two.
I guess 3.
No, it depends. If I'm at the gym, I'll take a third one. But you don't like having a nice shower before you go to bed?
Sometimes I love it. Love
sometimes, but not very often.
Get it all clean.
If I had
it. In the summer, particularly.
a trying day, I will take a shower before I go to bed.
It's really
Relax
lovely.
you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the problem is it wakes you up a little
Every
bit.
now and then I get the dogs in there with me. We have a big shower party.
Oh.
You ever have a shower party with the puppies?
No.
Oh, you got to. It's a great day.
that's
It's a great
dangerous.
time.
Shower's not big enough for that.
Yeah.
I think it's a wet, a wet hot dog. Next thing you know, you're ER.
They're not going to bite my penis unless I ask them to.
Unless I have the peanut butter out.
I'm just saying, it looks a lot
Not
like a
getting out of here unless
like
you do that trick I like.
A lot like a sausage in a steamy shower. The disadvantages of sleeping naked, I would think. What if there's
pregnancy?
a burglary?
Fire.
Yeah.
Fire.
I have considered that.
You've got a.
Do you have something sitting next to your bed that
Do you have
can
a pair
grab?
of shorts next to your bed so you can?
No, I don't. I mean, I
go
would have
back
to
into your closet.
I'd have to go a good 12, 15
With my new fence
meters
and check local listings for temperature. I can't do it now; it's too cold. But I sleep naked and just take the girls outside on the deck with my new privacy fence. You can't see nothing, man.
Oh,
I'm out there on the
Unless you have
on
a
the
drone.
deck. Yeah.
So you're sitting on a wet, dirty deck chair?
No, I stand there and I lord over my ownings, and then
that's right.
And then I get the
This
girls
quarter
back
acre is mine.
No, eighth of an acre. I don't want to be too showy. And then I bring the girls back in. Yes. You've never done that? I know you've gone to the garage naked. I've had the privilege of seeing that.
Yeah. What?
Oh, yeah. We had a magical evening one time.
We did? I must have been high. I don't recall.
No, you were very high.
Is your lot really an eighth of an acre?
I don't know.
Mine's only a quarter. What's yours?
You don't have
I'm on a
quarter
residential
of an
street.
acre.
I can tell you what mine is.
I don't think I'm a
What do I
50th of an
Hey,
acre.
Josh, watch this. You don't have a quarter of an acre.
What do I have? An eighth?
No,
It's
16th.
little. Okay.
At
It's
best.
little.
The other thing they're not mentioning here about sleeping naked is if you have kids,
Right.
or if your kids are having a sleepover,
Right.
you don't want to be that guy because you'll be in jail.
I think we've covered this. The rest of us, Christy,
Yes.
stopped having children
Normal
at an
age.
acceptable. Our children are adults.
Gone.
Okay.
Obviously, if there are kids in the house, you get dressed when you get out of bed.
Yeah.
No, but I mean, you don't always have that kind of time.
What do you mean?
I have a system. All the clothes are on the floor, ready to go.
Oh, all right, well, there you go.
That's 24/7 at your place. I like to dress.
Hit the bricks, Ugamog.
I like to take a nice shower, Christy. I'll give you my evening
Yeah,
routine.
I'd love to hear it.
Brush my teeth, of course.
Sure, of course.
And then I put on kind of an Ebenezer Scrooge-like nightgown and have a candle with a cap that sort of drops down to my shoulder.
Who goes there? Leave me be, spirit.
But I'm a friendly spirit.
No! Out, spirit!
Who are you, child?
I'm your daughter. What day is it? Is Tiny Tim okay? Okay, sorry.
What was that, Bogart? That's the Christmas Carol? Is Tiny Tim okay?
You keep a pair of. I know Andy. I mean, I don't think he'll care. He sleeps naked, and he'll keep a pair of shorts next to the bed.
Oh, sure. I thought Andy would wear some sort of shorty pajamas.
No.
Booty shorts.
Booty shorts. Oh,
Hey.
Did I leave that hanging out again?
Oh, did you wash my Star Trek PJ bottoms?
Oh, God.
Star Trek.
No, the ones I cut off.
God, no.
Oh, Mama. Does he call you Mama yet?
No.
Oh, you know he does. Come on.
Why would he do that? That's
Because
just creepy.
Don't you guys know of a husband who calls their wife
yeah.
Mama? Oh,
No.
absolutely.
I heard my grandpa used to say mother every now and again.
Really?
Yeah, that's good.
weird.
No, it wasn't done in a weird way. It was very.
In the bedroom, it's a little weird.
Oh, I bet that is.
Mommy.
Which he starts screaming.
But he would also call her lover, which sounds like on paper that seems creepy, but it wasn't. Yes, lover. That was very sweet.
Yes,
Yeah,
lover.
Yeah.
You ever introduce, like you've been saying you've been seeing someone for quite a while, you ever go to an event and, I'd like you to meet my lover. This is
from now on,
Zelda.
From now on, I want to do that.
I've introduced Josh that way. We're out somewhere. This is my lover, Josh. People don't bat an eye.
But words can be very confusing. Like the word partner now is very confusing.
Could be business.
Yeah, never know what's going on here.
Of course, you're going to say, what's going on here?
So what's going on here?
I mean, partner, what is this? Are you guys lawyers in the same firm, or are you sodomizing each other?
The best what's going on here I've ever heard.
We're two gay men. Will you please adjust?
No,
what's going on here?
You guys are gay?
I don't have a problem. It's just I'm just saying that the words
Yeah, well, I can
change.
tell you don't have a problem.
No.
What's going on here?
Hey,
Wait a minute. Do you take your...
I didn't know. I just need to know.
Really? You sleep naked with each other, huh?
Okay.
What are your names? Nancy and Dorothy?
Is that right?
All right, fine.
Shorty pajamas? Is that what
like
you
to
got?
wrap Christmas presents? Is that right?
Yeah,
Do we have?
Do you know Andy?
Do we
You
have?
guys wrapped your presents and your men's.
I love wrapping
Not like
presents.
Andy does.
Tom, do you wrap presents?
I'm really good at it.
Oh,
not as good
are
as
you?
Chick McGee. Chick McGee's the guy
Chick
that
is very good.
He's the guy that can cut the paper.
It's ridiculous.
I
put it on the box, and there's nothing left over.
I half-assed it this year, and I still very proud of what I
There
did.
was something you were going to adopt, and I wanted to ask you if you have the tapeless
the
wrap.
tapeless packet. I did not do that. I did not do
How does that
this
work?
year. You actually wrap a present without using Scotch tape.
It's amazing. Just a series of folds, and it looks better sometimes than wrapped.
And
other
the
than
final fold, if you will, is tucking the piece of paper into an existing slot. Sorry, Christy.
Speaking of tucking, back to the sleeping naked. You ever hop out of the bed, do a quick tuck, and go, "Oh, I'd be a good-looking lady."
I'm a pretty lady.
What's going on here?
Don't you have your lover do that every now and then? What's his name?
Kevin.
Kevin, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, now, what's going on here?
We're lovers.
Kevin and I are
Is that right?
in a romantic relationship. That everything that's involved in one of those we do.
Are you being serious right now?
Me, as Josh Arnold. Yes, this is me coming out to my family.
Son of a gun.
My dad's...
Tom, have you heard?
Whatever. I'm busy over here. You guys keep going.
Josh, the gay blade over there.
Looking for a Sharpie cap.
Listen to me.
I have nothing for my Sharpie cap. You raise a good point. What are we supposed to be doing here? I've lost my...
Well, we have a commercial, I think, right?
Well, I would like to tell you guys.
Tell me about some...
much more than a commercial. It's really a public service.
Oh,
if you ask
yes.
me. Omaha Steaks right now. The deal they have going on is simply tremendous.
Uh-huh.
Everybody likes good food, right?
Right.
Sometimes...
What? What do you got over there?
Omaha Steaks, right?
What's going on over there?
Sometime you get...
What's the story here?
You're lost for words. What is the story over there?
What are you doing?
Sometimes, what I was going to say, now that I've had time to think about it,
yes,
is sometimes good food comes at a great price.
Yeah.
And that's going to be rare. I'm telling you, this opportunity right now, it's for a limited time, but you should jump on it. 50% off. 50% off site-wide. Plus, use code BTS at checkout. That's going to get you an additional $30 off your order. Are you kidding me? No, I'm not kidding you. Send tender, juicy, butcher's cut filet mignons, gourmet jumbo franks, easy-to-prepare meals that are ready in a flash. Send them to your friends and loved ones and yourself. Omaha Steaks is a gift from the heart, a gift that will be remembered with every unforgettable bite. Order with complete confidence today, knowing you're ordering the very best, because Omaha Steaks is backed by their unconditional money-back guarantee. Every purchase is guaranteed like that. The most wonderful time of the year, well, it can also be stressful. You're feeling it. I'm feeling it. Hence the silliness that's occurring right now and the nervous laughter and such. Skip all.
You're waiting for us to intervene, aren't you? It's okay. I just sent my last box of Omaha Steaks out yesterday.
Yes.
20 of them. The perfect gift for folks out of town and for folks in town. If they're in town, then you get to go eat the steaks with them. Oh, you're making steak tonight? Oh, nice. I'll be
well, as Chick has suggested, the best part about receiving Omaha Steaks from Tom is...
Tom not accompanying the steak.
Aww.
OmahaSteaks.com. Great food at a terrific price right now, but it is for a limited time, so get on this. 50% off site-wide. That's half off everything. And you'll save an extra $30 when you use promo code BTS at checkout. Achieve gifting greatness today with OmahaSteaks.com. Minimum order may be required.
Thank you very much. What's coming up, Christy Lee?
Coming up, we have a really weird way Californians are making a love match. The one pickup line that might work at your next Christmas party. We've had pooping on PT Cruisers. Now we've got peeing in a store aisle. It's all...
Okay, very good. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Reach us toll free at 1-8.
Hey, it's Josh, and of course...
Hi, Chick McGee, everybody. Your chance to win a Mini Max Big Green Egg for Bob and Tom at Big Green Egg. Each week, someone will win a Mini Max Big Green Egg.
It's the Bob and Tom Show Pigskin Pick'em, powered by the Big Green Egg.
Go to bobandtom.com/contest on the computer.
Is that where you go? Are we eligible?
I can't help but notice that Todd Boner, the bass player, is now sporting one of our new camel toe T-shirts.
Oh, cool.
Look at
Thanks,
that.
Todd. Donnie wearing his traditional wolf with a Santa cap on.
Yeah, I'm
getting ready for the
I'm
holidays.
sticking right with the wolf, Tom. These colors don't run.
Okay. Dusty Privet in there on the drums. Scotty Winkler on the guitar, as Donnie Baker and the Pork Pistols have rejoined us here in the Napa Auto Parts Studios. Now, coming up, of course, the Napa Shoein' of the Week and the Napa Tool of the Week. But first, Donnie, you've got something new for us?
Yeah, if I can remember the verbs, too. We got so much fog in here. There's more fog in here than the steam room at Joe Jen's Spa when you pay extra. I swear to God. But, yeah, this tape is a dedication tape. It sort of ties in Tom Petty's and Thanksgiving, Tom.
Okay.
Because it's about Tom Petty. It's a tribute to him. We lost. Our band's always been fond of him. And then the wishbone. Everybody's got it's going to be a fight over the wishbone this Thanksgiving, and that's what this tape's about from Donnie Baker and the Pork Pistols.
I can't wait.
Tonight we write a new love song. Tonight it's on like Donkey Kong. Excuse me if it goes down, but if it stays hard, you're in Tuggy Town. Whoa, come on, chick, sing with us. Yeah, erections, baby, custom built for you. Come on, do me, honey, before these turn blue. Now and then, I get this feeling. Sometimes it happens for for no damn reason. Excuse me, I know it's wrong. The time I got a boner when I met your mom. Yeah, erections, baby, custom built for you. An angel scanner knows just what to do. Erections, baby, custom built for you. And tell your mama there's room for two.
Oh.
All right.
How good,
Donnie?
how good a song is that when it still sounds good?
yeah, no kidding.
Mom, her mom, huh?
Yeah, well, I mean, Angel's mom was fire-ass hot. And Angel sort of looked like Tom Petty's. And her mom looked like that, too, but her mom wore them dark, like them transitional frames. I can't afford them. And so her mom she was hot, too. She sort of resembled a young Mitch Hedberg's. So between those two.
Sounds lovely.
He always wore the transitional shades. Good point, Don.
Green Egg. Just pick the winners of this week's pro football games and you could win a Mini-Max Big Green Egg. Head to bobandtom.com/contest and play Pigskin Pick'em with the Bob and Tom Show. You're listening to Bob and Tom Radio.
You're so weird.
You have no idea.
Essential Morning Radio. This is Bob and Tom Radio. 24/7.
Friggem All Broadcasting presents another Bob and Tom Olympic moment in history.
Beautiful Katharina Witt of East Germany became a household name in women's figure skating after her gold medal performance at the 1984 Winter Games in Sarajevo. 4 years later, at the Calgary Games, she successfully defended her title. Then, 10 years after that, in 1998, she posed naked in Playboy magazine, a move which critics said severely tarnished her image and marketability. Men throughout the world were outraged. If Katharina were going to pose nude, why had she not done it in 1988 when we were all fascinated by what she must look like without clothing? To wait 10 years after her physical prime, when we had all clearly moved on to Nancy Kerrigan, was a slap in the face to male fans everywhere and goes against the very spirit of the Olympic Games. Hello, Michelle Kwan, are you listening?
It has been another Bob and Tom Olympic moment in history.
Hi, this is Augie Smith, and you're listening to Bob and Tom Radio.
The minivan hearse thing, have you seen this?
Was that for dead soccer moms?
I don't know. The funeral homes that have the
Wait a minute.
minivans that they...
That's very funny.
Have you seen it?
good.
The
They wanna
minivans
go
that they've put those, the fancy scroll work thing they put on the sides. Yes, I'm not making this up. And they're like the big town and country vans.
Well, I didn't want to die before, but now I really don't want to.
It's really disturbing.
I just had this discussion yesterday with one of my
You're
sons.
going to be dead, honey. You won't know.
I know, but the whole minivan thing,
The bumper stickers on that'll be horrible. You know, my orphan child is an honor student.
Beautifully done.
Scott Dunn, ladies and
We have a
gentlemen.
winner.
Hi, this is Andy Kindler, and this is a different register in my voice. And you're listening to Bob and Tom Radio.
Gifts. Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. It's a presentation. Would you like to hear the NHL fart again?
Yes.
Anybody at all? Anybody?
Yeah, I mean, obviously it wasn't great feeling last game, but
Wait a
That
minute.
was
Tom added one
Wait
hand.
a minute. Hang on a second.
It worked pretty well. It
Was
sounded
that-
good.
Was that? Let's listen to that again.
Yeah, I mean, obviously it wasn't great feeling last game, but
What was the question?
What was the question?
That really improves it, doesn't it?
We need to edit that so that it's the
Yeah,
fart
so-
first, and then we hear him say, obviously it was a great feeling. Boy, sometimes you fart and you go, that was just terrific. Don't you? Christy, do you ever have that? Where you go, everything about that was great.
You want to call up one of your girlfriends and go, hey, listen, Dolores, I wish you could can you get over here?
Oh,
Are you ever sitting there and you have to raise up to really give it the respect it deserves?
a true release of pressure, so you feel more comfortable.
I'm sorry, could we possibly move
There's an
forward?
odor, but it's not, devastating, and then there's it's a pleasing tenor.
You sit back down, it's almost like you're more even.
Yes, yeah.
There you go.
Sometimes it
Christy,
really is great.
Do you have anything over there that would be of interest?
The New York Post reports that a group of California residents are looking for love in a new place. Near freezing ice baths.
Day in the place.
So where, I'm sorry, what'd you say?
Near freezing ice baths.
Wow.
Just outside of Los Angeles in the coastal city of Santa Monica, singles have stripped down to swim trunks and bikinis for speed dating in a pool of frigid water.
It's very good for you.
Called Icebreakers.
It is good for the body.
The event is designed to get conversations flowing.
Yeah. Does that thing ever get any bigger than a thimble?
You know,
who's this? I hope this place has a short-term lease.
You know who's-
there's going to be a for lease sign on that building real soon.
really into this, Reggie and the family. The mom of his kids and his kids, they have a big cold plunge tank, and they all go in. It's right in every day.
People swear by it.
Yeah,
man.
he loves it.
After a meditation and musical sound journey session,
All right.
attendees are paired up at random to plunge into a tub of water set at 37 degrees
Sure they do.
Fahrenheit.
These are the same idiots that walk on hot coals. I have no personality, so I get into an ice bath and get into hot coals to meet people.
I don't know, Tom. They're just taking care of mind and body.
Yeah, sure they are.
No, the ice bath is very good for you. The hot coals is different.
Have you done the ice bath, Pat?
I can't do it.
It's not easy, dude.
I can't even do a cold shower.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're saying cold showers are good too.
So this is a form of internet dating. So your profile says I'm looking for a blue man with shrinking testicles, shivering.
I'll have a cold shower when I have trouble releasing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That helps.
Really?
To release, or it helps you just to let
To
it
calm down.
yeah, sure.
If
Why don't you go take a cold shower?
priapism, things like that.
Right.
It just won't go down. Yeah, I understand. Yeah.
Yes.
Have you ever taken an ice bath, Christy?
I have not. No. But I have heard that there are a lot of great medical benefits to
Yeah, it's
doing
called
it.
perceived adversity for the body.
It's amazing.
Really?
Oh, it's
Well,
like
we did
listening to
this-
one of your songs?
Exactly.
You feel so. I didn't do an ice bath, but I did essentially a polar plunge type thing. You have this rush of energy that it's unbelievable.
Does your heart explode?
It feels like it's going to.
It can actually be hard enough. You got to be careful.
Is this safe?
For the most part, yeah.
Well,
But advise,
I would not do this.
talk to whoever you need to
Al
talk
Jackson and I did the freezing thing when we went to that big cooler freezer deal.
Is that still happening?
to. Yeah, those are still out there.
Those are still out
The
there.
cryo
I thought I went over there and did it too.
Cryotherapy.
therapy. Yeah. Did you?
Did you
I
do
think
it?
so, yeah. I think. I don't know. Cold weather causes amnesia.
There are famous athletes I know that do this. Following a game, they'll get into an ice cold bath for various musculature,
inflammation and stuff.
It's full of those things. The tubs are full of ice cubes, man. And they
Didn't Sandy
go right in it.
Koufax famously just stick his arm in there? Yeah. But getting your whole body in there, that would be rough.
I couldn't do that. I would not have any interest.
But there are probably people, particularly in the funeral industry, that would like their mates to.
Oh boy!
I like to get her right out of the.
Josh, I don't know if you know this or not, but most often people who work in the funeral industry,
necrophiliacs, and so therefore,
pretty
they want to
much.
go where it's.
I'm sorry, Leanne.
You can get your action hot off the presses.
That's right. Don't move. Don't move.
Sorry, Karen.
Here,
Yeah,
hold
we
this
have-
ice cube.
We
over
know
there.
people that work in the business, so you're.
Sorry.
You're hurting people.
Trying to make people laugh.
A new survey out there.
Pathetic story about idiots.
No.
I mean, that's your first date?
I mean, that's gimmicky, of course.
Hi,
Yes.
I'm Christy. Oh, hi, I'm Bill. I'm taking my clothes off. I'm going to stare at you in a hot ice tub.
Some people would say Pilates is a bunch of bunk. Don't you Pilates every day or something?
I don't need to go into the benefits of proper exercise.
Well, yeah, but Tom wouldn't be for Pilates speed dating.
Yeah, he's not dating
It's silly.
anybody.
Yeah, see my legs moving like this? That's me and you later.
Oh, maybe he would do it.
You say that, man. That's a lead pipe cinch.
Yeah.
I almost wanted to come over there and say,
Yeah, the machine's called a reformer. I'm going to reform you, babe.
Tom, would you do you think out there is a speed dating where it's 2 bathroom stalls and
Oh,
a
dear
man and a
God.
woman sit next to each other?
Not by design, but it's probably happened. That'd be the worst story ever. How did you and Mommy meet? A funny story. We both had dysentery, and
God. Well, on that note, police in Arizona arrested an alleged shoplifter accused of urinating in a grocery store aisle. According to the Maricopa News Service, police officers responded to the Sprouts Marketplace
Sir, what are you doing?
on a report of a man shoplifting and acting erratically.
What's the story over here?
What's this about?
The store's manager told police the man was walking around with a rotisserie chicken and had hidden merchandise in his clothing.
You know what? You had me with rotisserie chicken.
Another employee said the man urinated in one of the shopping aisles. The 24-year-old suspect was found walking through the store with his penis exposed and his clothes covered in urine.
Come on with this.
Just another reason I'm not a cop.
Police.
What are you doing over there? Are you pissing? Oh, you got a rotisserie. You're free to go. That's exactly.
The man allegedly had the odor of beer and chicken in his breath. He was arrested for indecent exposure, shoplifting, and criminal nuisance. Officers said they found a can of stolen beer, while an employee found the open rotisserie chicken elsewhere in the store with part of it missing.
so this is like the guy that eats a few grapes as he grabs the grapes and puts them in his cart. I think I'll just have a couple bites of this rotisserie chicken. I'll just put it back on the shelf. Oh, God.
What's the first thing you eat off the rotisserie chicken?
Drumstick?
That's exactly right, Chris.
Yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Easy to pull
side,
off. Or you
thigh. I'm a
really
thigh. Thick thighs.
That's what you start with?
Yeah, I start with the thigh.
Or you pinch the top and pull the entire skin off and you just eat that.
I don't know.
I've eaten a whole one in the car. It's so good.
I'm not eating a rotisserie chicken while driving.
Absolutely. No.
Yes. Whole rotisserie chicken.
Not even kidding. I mean, a lot of it. On the way home.
Good for you, man. It's a skill.
Ripped it off.
Wow.
Ooh.
And you didn't crash the car with...
Greasy hands?
Nope,
you got the bands off the drumsticks?
Yeah, that's an issue, though, the driver. Absolutely. You got to wipe down that steering wheel.
Oh, yeah. Yeah,
So those days are gone for you, Pat. Unless
They are gone, yeah.
Eat
That's
a raw
delicious,
cabbage head while driving, like an apple. If you're going to pee in the
You'll be
aisle,
back, buddy. You'll be
aisle
back.
of a store,
Yeah, I will.
I'm going to crack. So.
this guy was actually urinating in the store right there in the aisle.
Yes, sir.
Boy.
Have the decency to go to the paper towel section.
Yeah, yes, at
You can
least.
Mr. Whipple that puddle up.
Well, just
Mr.
be
Whipple
glad it
was
was.
a famous toilet tissue guy who sold.
Sure, yeah, don't squeeze the Charmin.
Just be
yeah.
glad it wasn't just urine.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you could have pooped.
Yeah.
Now, what's your philosophy? Or, I'm sorry, what is your policy, I should say? If you're in a grocery store and you go to the aisle where you can get the nuts and everything in the bags and you self-serve.
There was a point.
Eat a couple while you're...
There was a point in my life I would make a big deal. We'd go shopping, and I'd make a big deal about I would eat all the time off the bulk food aisle.
Oh.
And then one time I went into the store, and the person I was with said, the police are here for somebody stealing food out of the bulk food aisle. And I believed her. And I thought they were there for me. And they
You haven't
weren't,
done it
Tom.
since?
And I haven't done it.
What took you so long,
That's it.
Copper?
That's right. What do you got there?
Got grapes in your pocket?
Don't look at my pockets.
Well, Pat, you've been known to eat radishes.
I do it every time. I eat one, then I buy a bag.
Yeah, so you get the bag, you
But
open
the
it.
They're
radishes are
filthy.
yes.
They're grown in dirt.
They got the steamer, the little spritzer right there. I just rinse it off.
He
Boom.
rinses it off in the produce spritzer.
Yeah, that's
Nice.
That's plenty clean.
Yeah.
Probably.
I love it. Don't stop doing that.
Organic manure.
It's rough out there. It's a rough world. You got to get used to bacteria.
A lot of people will buy a bottled
That is
drink
true, Pat.
and they drink that while they shop. I've never done any of that.
Bottle of what?
A bottled drink.
Oh,
And they
I've
drink
never
that.
done any of that either.
Yeah.
And then they pay
Or they-
for it.
Right, they pay for it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I've done that.
Yeah.
Of course. hours. Now, let's. What have we got coming up? And we have some NASA news.
Yes, we have NASA news, and we also have who steals a baby Jesus from a nativity scene. We'll have that story.
Boy, that is asking for it.
Yeah.
A little bad karma there.
Yeah.
Well, we'll find out.
And the best room in your house for your house plants. We'll have that coming up.
Oh.
Yeah.
The Crutter.
Is it a surprise?
I kind of was surprised.
Okay, we'll find out. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Add to or continue the conversation.
Hey, Josh Arnold here from the Bob and Tom Show. Do you know where squeaky, fresh cheese curds come from?
Well, yeah, it comes from a cow's teeth. Everybody knows that.
No, they come from Gardner's Wisconsin cheese.
Well, yeah, but before that, it was in a cow's teeth. God, is that you bleeping me?
This is why Gardner's Wisconsin cheese is different. Their cheese curds are made fresh in the morning and delivered to your doorstep in about 48 hours nationwide. The freshest curds outside the walls of the creamery, I say.
Wow. We've got fresh curds, but we couldn't get them to you for about a month by buggy.
You gotta try their oven-baked cheese. It arrives at your doorstep pre-baked. You just heat it and eat it. Grill it, skill it, air fry it.
Oh, we're not allowed to have air fryers. We'd burn in hell for that. But you cook the cheese, I guess.
And their aged super sharp cheddars are amazing. From 4 to 17 years. My favorite is the 8-year-old super sharp cheddar. It's powerful but still creamy and melts in your mouth. Just delicious.
Sounds like that Gardner farmer is pretty smart on cheese.
Right now, receive free cold pack shipping and free cheese curds when you spend $59 or more at GardnersWisconsinCheese.com.
I don't have an internet.
Their pre-selected package deals make great gifts for coworkers, friends, or anyone hard to shop for. Remember, cheese is always a good idea.
Can't argue with that.
That's GardnersWisconsinCheese.com.
1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, you're gonna paint that barn tonight. Oh, down beside the lantern light. Oh, you're gonna finish all your chores, black bonnet girls. You make the Amish world go round. I was just an Amish boy, full of purity and joy. Knew dang well that I was holier than thee. Left alone with cousin Greta, what a naughty babysitter. Heathen woman, you made a Mennonite out of me. Yeah. I know chicks who never curse, girls who know their Bible verse. Every one of them girls. Man, that Christie's built like a brick outhouse. Black money girl. As long as I got a pew, she's got a place to sit. Black money girl. Yeah, she could churn my butter anytime. Black money girl. Hey, Christy, show us your ankles.
Oh,
the electric.
It's literally just water.
Mouth it.
Mouth it? Has that been throwing you guys off? Like, I've been told that when I drink out of bottles that I really, wrap my whole mouth around them or whatever. And I'll be honest, I have no idea what people are talking about. How we doing, fellas?
Because it's effing A.
In Effingham, Illinois, it's the Effing House Family Restaurant. You'll have an effing good time.
Bob and Tom. They put the F in professional.
I babysat a cat a couple weeks ago. No, it went in the show.
Oh, he.
Then he started picking his out of his litter box and dropping him in the middle of the living room floor.
Oh, this is a protest.
It did seem like some sort of action. Cats
that's
are,
funny.
you know, jerks, basically.
Can be.
Cats are jerks.
Where are you from, by the way?
Patterson, from Patterson, New Jersey.
Oh, sure. That's famous.
Yeah, you know, small.
Sure.
Thugged out town. You know, it's tiny. So small, we used to get robbed by people we knew.
That's small.
People like, stick them up. I'm like, Andre? I'm going to tell your mother, man. By the way, how is Aunt Carol? How is she doing? I'll come over for dinner.
Hi, this is comedian Rob Haney.
Things to say, no, I have no time.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Christy Lee joins us.
Hi.
She's over there at the
News desk.
News
We'll call
desk,
it
that's
that,
right.
yeah.
There's Pat Godwin.
Hello.
There's Jessica Alsman.
Hi.
There's Josh Arnold at the I Hate Steven Singer sidekick chair.
Steven Singer Jewelers makes it easy to buy real, natural, earthborn diamond jewelry for someone you love. No phony sales ever, just one perfect price every day. Visit IHateStevenSinger.com for more details.
There's Ace Cosby.
Let me give you a detail real quick about Steven Singer. Today is the day, the deadline, 2 o'clock Eastern time today to get those orders shipped out free. Get it done in time for the holidays. You were saying Ace Cosby?
Don't punish our listeners. You sound like you get it done today.
If I was going to punish our listeners, I'd say, is it time for sports?
Are you going to take
That's
that?
hurtful.
A spider?
Spider.
I pull a better cartoon out of my ass. Hey, whoa! Wasn't that great, kid?
Wasn't that great?
I'll tell you what, I can cheer.
Chick, here's Tom.
I could cheer you up.
Dirty liar.
Ace Cosby, here he is with his joke of the day.
Hey, Chick, you know Christmas means Chinese food.
Yes, Ace. What?
I woke up this morning with stir fry in my bed again.
Oh no.
I've got to stop sleepwalking.
Sleepwalking.
That was Ace Cosby's joke of
I like
the
it.
day.
Sleepwalking.
Sleepwalking.
You know, if you're not in the mood for Chinese food, but you want some good old American beef, that's right. Go to omahasteaks.com, get 50% off site-wide, plus get an extra $30 off when you use code BTS at checkout. Minimum order may be required. Thank you, Omaha Steaks. Thank you, Ace Cosby, for such jovial wonders.
I'm going to stir fry.
Beef and broccoli, man. Can't beat it.
I'm going to stir fry me a fillet.
Yeah, that's
there you go.
One big
Yeah.
giant stir and one big fry.
No, you get a wok, you get an Omaha steak, you get some eggs, you chop it all up, man. Oh, yeah.
A little fried rice,
Yes,
steak fried
sir.
rice.
You got it all.
Oh, you grill it? Hey, speaking of grilling,
Yeah.
I want to say a special hello to Mario Rossi.
Hey, Mario Rossi.
Mr. Rossi, he won the Big Green Egg Mini Max. He was the only person to get all 16 games in Week 15 of the NFL. And you can be part of this because Week 16 begins tomorrow evening. And just pick all the games. He's, by the way, Mr. Rossi, looking forward to dealing with Chick McGee. He's very excited, it says here, about picking against Chick McGee in the famous shoe-in of the week.
We'll see
if you
about
want to
that.
enter Week 16, bobandtom.com/contest. By the way, Mario lives in, it's not pronounced Oregon, Ohio.
Correct.
I've been told it's pronounced
Oregon.
Oregon.
Aragon. What is it?
Oregon.
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 Think hexagon and then say Oregon. Same thing.
Oregon.
Oh, God. No one likes you. Do you know that?
Sorry.
Okay.
It's the benefits of a classical education.
No, that has nothing to do with your
Nothing
education.
to do with this snotty
God.
attitude.
Simply doesn't apply.
You try and sound this pretentious. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
I can't.
What's happening at the famous news desk?
NASA sent a video of a cat to Earth from deep space.
Why?
The orange tab. Thank you for asking.
Now,
Jim.
wait a second. This is a story that you will like if you'd pay attention.
As Josh will say, so we've discovered and invented everything that has to do with space. Now we're just sending TikTok videos back and forth.
Yeah, at 100 times the speed that it's ever been done.
The orange tabby cat named Taters stars in a 15-second video that was beamed to Earth by a laser on NASA's Psyche spacecraft.
Psych.
19 million miles away. It
Little
took less than 2 minutes for the ultra-high-definition video to reach Caltech's Palomar Observatory.
That's quicker than I can get my television set to come on.
Well, that's because you have weird issues with
That's because you can't
But what are the implications here?
The video was loaded into Sykes' laser communication experiment before the spacecraft blasted off to a rare metal asteroid in October. NASA wants to improve communications, Josh, from deep space, especially as astronauts gear up to return to the moon with that eye toward Mars.
So this affects, I'm going to say, 50 people on the planet at most.
Yeah.
But you're missing the point.
Am I?
The technology that we use every day that you take for granted, the brilliant engineers over the years have developed this so that you can
they're the same.
Just let me put it in terms you'll understand.
Stand by for pizza.
The extraordinarily easy access you have to pornography is due to the space program.
You think so?
Yes, the streaming, all of that. These great engineers develop. It's all part of the space
They all have blood on their hands. You know that
People who enjoy this and think it's interesting are the same people who design websites. When you go to the page, there's no enter. There's nothing to click on. It's like, you just click 3 times and you get to go into the website. And they put black printing on gray buttons
I hate
on
that.
the front of your appliance. The same people, Tom.
I'm just saying that I think you do raise a good point, though, Jake. That now that we have these incredible developments in communications, NASA is sending what is essentially a TikTok video.
Yes.
But they're proving a point that they can send something 100 times faster than they could before.
Neat.
And the aliens can receive it faster, too.
That's another danger of this whole
out
thing.
there is going to,
This is an important point.
receive it. Mm-hmm.
Yes.
And again,
Are you
just
threatening
asking
us
for
with a
trouble.
cute cat?
Again, pizza technology, I'm sure, is advanced.
There you go, chick.
Very rapidly.
Pizza technology.
Yeah.
How about that?
A NASA astronaut has revealed the potty training required in order to defecate properly in space. During an appearance on The Daily Show, Mike Massimino told host Cal Penn that pooping in space requires a lot of training. Literally called potty training. Massimino explained the process involved using 2 toilets in the training facility, one to actually do your business in, the other to practice alignment. He said,
I mean, obviously the difficulties arise in space with zero gravity. So they must be practicing in a traditional gravity. They can't do it on that plane that does those quick plummets. That have to be very quick.
He said to practice, there was a camera inside of this training toilet. Next to the toilet, you have a short-circuit TV, and you practice your alignment to make sure you're right in the center of where the opening is.
You have to look at your own.
That's got to be a very specific fetish. Yes, sadly, NASA didn't have to develop this camera in the toilet. It's readily available on some porno website.
He said instructors advised them to memorize the body position, which he likened to riding a chopper, and said he replicated that position in space.
Oh, a chopper, the motorcycle?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting.
But you got that. Can you imagine you're looking at a monitor of your buns as they approach the.
Well, there's my anus.
Oh, no.
Is that Uranus?
Well, it's starting to open.
We're in space.
I guess we're getting ready.
Not Uranus. Uranus.
Roger that, Houston. The anus is opening. Yeah.
I can count the spokes if you want.
Was there like a video of him practicing? Like, this is just crazy. Like, do you have to hold yourself onto it and then just it sucks it out and then you're,
apparently,
does it?
There's
stand up, or-
there is a vacuum component to it.
because if you move a little bit,
I always thought pooping in space was more like a butterfly net post. you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm
You
saying?
mean they had to catch their own?
Yeah. Anybody got?
Well, it's better than catching somebody else's, isn't it?
Or you're sitting there at your computer, floating around. All of a sudden, this blimp-like turd floats by your face. Hey, Muldoon! For God's sake, get the butterfly net.
What if you're a bit loose?
Yeah.
Oh, it's awful.
Yeah.
Just clogging the instruments.
God, can we talk about anything
Getting in your
else?
I mean,
coffee.
It goes everywhere.
They say we're talking with the great astronaut, Dr. David Wolf. He always says
Alleged astronaut.
The first.
Tom loves when I do that.
Could I have him come here and kick your ass? Because it wouldn't be very difficult. The first 2 questions are always: is anybody ever had sex in space, and how do you poop in space?
Yeah.
So
There you have
One
it.
day he'll
That's how
talk
it
to
works.
adults at a party.
So now, Josh, maybe you could work on this. Maybe you could develop a space bidet. You have the aftermarket bidet on your.
I don't like the term aftermarket. It's an addition to my toilet. Yes,
it sounds like a quite luxurious setup.
It's a whole wonderful.
It's an add-on.
It's heated, right?
Jeff, when you sit down, is there like a remote control?
There is. Yeah. Yep.
How involved was the installation? 1, 2, 3, or did you do it? Or
no, I was getting a toilet installed and some other plumbing done, and I said, "Hey, would you mind installing this too? Well, you can charge me extra," and he did it for free.
Oh, nice.
So, yeah.
What temperature does the water?
You can change the temperature. So mine's a nice. It's room. It's a little above room temperature, I'd say.
At all times.
Yes. Once I have the setting set, it's good to go. Yeah.
Is there like a special little heater right there by the base? Or?
There must be, because it also the seat is heated too.
Oh,
yeah.
Does it use a traditional AC plug?
Yes, it does.
Is there a tight aim or a wide?
Very tight aim.
Very tight.
Yes, you're not going to make a mistake here. And then as soon as you lift up off the seat, the water stops. It knows. So you're not going to accidentally.
And it's my understanding it can also be used as a water pick.
In dire situations, yes.
Is that right? Get your face down in there.
Just have ribs or whatever.
You got something caught between your teeth.
Right.
Stick your face down in there. Get that big hunk of lettuce out of your 2 front teeth.
All right, when we come back, we're going to change topics and talk about sexy time.
Oh, yeah.
Right, sexy time.
Yeah.
With Alli Breen, I certainly look forward to that.
Give me that sex.
Right now, I want to talk about...
what do you want to hear during sexy time, Pat?
I want more sex.
That's right.
I want to talk about great cheese. Another great gift. I'm talking about Gardner's Wisconsin cheese. And by the way, they've thrown in a bonus prize for Mario Rossi, the winner of Week 15 of our NFL competition. I'm talking about some great Gardner's Wisconsin cheese. Josh, tell me more.
This is really a great company with just wonderful cheese and sausage, artisan meats, quality cheese, and the freshest curds you've ever tasted, that's for sure. I mean, they are fresh. Famous squeaky curds. They come in white cheddar and garlic dill flavor. They're made fresh in the morning and most often delivered to your doorstep in about 48 hours nationwide. They also have amazing, ooey gooey, oven-baked cheese. It arrives pre-baked. You just heat it and eat it. Grill it, skillet, or air fry it. I had the bacon cheddar. Man, oh man, just wonderful. And I actually got one of these packages. I'm going to take it to Christmas Eve, and I know everybody's going to love it. For the sophisticated palate, that's how a sophisticated. That's how a sophisticated would say palate.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Or an ignoramus.
Well, one of the two. Try the super sharp aged cheddars. We're talking 4 to 17 years. I love that 8-year-old super sharp cheddar. It's powerful, but still creamy, and it just melts in your mouth.
All cheddar's over 18.
And those summer sausages, well, they're also good in the winter, that's for sure. They pair perfectly with all the cheeses that Gardner's offers.
And you can use them as a stirring stick, am I right?
The meat sticks, sure. Summer sausage might be a pretty thick stir.
Well, man
you got trouble getting into the glass.
Man up.
Yes.
You got a Bloody Mary or not?
Yes, that's a very fair point. But yeah, they make the perfect stir sticks for Bloody Marys. Go ahead, check out all the flavors at GardnersWisconsinCheese.com. Try them out. You'll see the difference, and you really will enjoy them over the holiday season. Perfect for New Year's Eve parties. Remember, cheese is always a good idea, so go to GardnersWisconsinCheese.com. And right now, listen to this deal. Receive free cold pack shipping and free cheese curds when you spend $59 or more at GardnersWisconsinCheese.com. That's Gardner's, Gardners, WisconsinCheese.com. I'm not going to spell out Wisconsin for you. You have the internet if you have problems. Just to find out.
Thank you very much. That's extraordinarily helpful, especially at the end. Thank you, Gardners. And don't forget to enter our contest with the Big Green Egg and Gardners to win that nice prize package. BobandTom.com/contest. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Bob and Tom, 24/7. Oh, yeah.
It's here. Oh, I'm going to open it up. Inside, you've got, well, let's see, pork loin, boneless chops. Let's see. This is the pièce de résistance. Beef tenderloin steaks. The perfect burger experience from Omaha Steaks. And, individual scallop potatoes and caramel apple tart. It's all here, and it comes, I should point this out, it comes with a dry ice, so it's all perfectly frozen, and of course, with dry ice, you could have fun in the laboratory. Visit omahasteaks.com. Remember, 50% off site-wide, and use the promo code BTS to get an extra $30 off. Boris, I've got something for you.
There goes your Christmas present. I was antiquing over the weekend, and there was this giant picture of Buster Brown hanging. It was a wall art, I guess. It was hanging. It was just Buster Brown, the way he used to wink.
When you say you were antiquing.
Yeah. Looking around for antiques.
This is not online. This is at stores, walking around looking at other people's old stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, it gives me the creeps.
Why? Gives Donnie Baker the creeps, too.
Hello, Bob and Tom Show.
Hey, Mom, Tom, it's Donnie Baker.
Oh, hey, Donnie, how are you?
Good. Chick, my mom Phyllis used to make me wear Buster Brown shoes when I was a kid.
Oh, no. Wow.
I swear to God. Hell, I probably still got a few pairs up in the attic. Re-gift them to Woofy. Brings back memories. I ever tell you guys about my Christmas Eve last year?
No.
I got a last-minute part-time job at the mall. Because some dude got sick, so they needed a pinch hitter for Santa in their Christmas Eve extravaganza.
Oh, cool.
So, spoiler alert, I got all dressed up in a Santa Claus suit.
Did you?
Wow.
And it was actually fun finding out what all the kids wanted for Christmas.
I'll bet.
And not a one wanted Buster Brown shoes.
Yeah, no.
But anyways, I got done pretty late at the mall, so I just left my Santa suit on, and I ended up checking out some adult entertainment spots on my way home.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Oh, it turned out to be a magical Christmas Eve. I even wrote a poem about it. You guys want to hear it?
Sure.
'Twas the night before Christmas. I hit all the strip clubs with guys getting lap dances, sporting half chubs. Dancers' garters were stuffed with singles and fives from dudes who didn't want to be home with their wives. Crystal and Roxy report to stage 2. White stinks keyed up. Time to do what you do. I dressed up like Santa with the suit and the beard, hoping the stripper might see me and want to get weird. When out on stage 3, there arose such a clatter, I craned my neck to see what was the matter. Then what to my wondering eyes did appear? The biggest set of jugs I'd seen all last year. Oh. She was fire-ass hot. Them D-cups were fine. I knew in an instant she must be mine. Forget Crystal and Roxy. I'm off to stage 3. Santa had never seen hammers quite like these. She danced over to me. Her butt started to twerk, which made her pasties fell off. So I went to work. I said, I'm Santa. Come sit here on my knee. I got presents for you. Have you something for me? She said, you're too skinny to be Santa Claus, honey, but I'll play along. You have any money? We were off to the back room in a flash. I whipped out my wallet and showered her with cash. Take my 10s, my 20s, whatever the price. And last Christmas Eve, well, Santa came twice. Enjoy the antiquing, chick.
Very
Bye,
good,
Donnie.
Very nice.
Touching.
Yeah.
Yeah, isn't that nice?
The Christmas poem.
Yeah.
I didn't know Donnie.
Hey, did you enjoy those videos played in that break? Check out the Bob and Tom YouTube playlist for more great stuff.
Morning sunshine.
Bob and Tom Radio.
Right now, Killer Bees joins us in the studio.
Bees, how you doing?
Real good, man. Waking
Oh,
up a
see ya.
shopping list over here. My wife's eating in bed now. She's at that part of the pregnancy where they crave all this food.
Uh-huh.
Some people have mirrors over the bed. We got a sneeze guard. Sleeping on those Posturepedic Sealamil, man. Hey, you ain't lived till you're making love, and your wife says, "Go slow. I'm spilling my chili."
Grandfather dies, life will be strange. When grandfather dies, my whole world will change. When grandfather dies, I'll scream and I'll yell, 'cause I'll be rich as hell.
And then I figured I didn't need to write anymore.
This is Jimmy Pardo.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Hello, hello, hello.
Thank you very much.
It's our entire week seems like it points toward this one event. That's right.
Sexy time.
Sexy time.
With Alli Breen. Oh, there she is.
Alli. With her Christmas tree.
Very festive.
Yeah, I have it on.
Nice.
Oh, it's like a fig.
Thank you.
It's a faux fig or what
Faux
is it?
ficus?
Faux
It
fig.
is a faux fig.
Yeah.
I think it's fig. I think Chick nailed it.
Yeah, something like that.
It begins
yeah.
with an F, so either one of you might be right. I'm not quite sure.
Fig or ficus?
Fern.
Fig or ficus.
A faux
you
Not
guys,
fern.
you guys are more brave than I am.
Wow. Okay, let's get
A
right to
friggin'
it.
tree is what
Alli Breen is a stand-up comedian, and she is also the host of Sexy Time with Alli Breen, which is a good thing since that's what the show's called. And Alli receives letters from you out there about your love troubles. We like to help. You can reach her at ALLIBREEN on the various social media platforms that you prefer. And Alli, what's our first letter?
Dear Allie, my in-laws always give us a gift that includes them, like a vacation where they go on it too, or other events that involve all of us. It ends up costing a ton of extra money, and it makes our vacation time need to be spent with them. How can I tell them to stop?
Boy, how selfish of them to buy you a wonderful vacation or take you to these terrific events.
Well,
what terrible people.
Wait a second.
No, they're saying it costs them money.
I'm confused.
Yeah.
Why does it cost them money?
It doesn't. What that person means is it just costs them a lot more money than if they just gave it to them. They're still not paying.
Oh, I see.
Well, or it could mean, because if you get someone like the plane tickets in the room, they still have to pay for food and taxis and all that kind of stuff.
Well, they'd have to anyway.
Unless it's fully covered.
Well,
maybe when you get to, how about this?
Maybe she doesn't like vacationing with her in-laws.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, when you get to the destination, just ditch them.
Not a great person.
No, she's a spoiled brat.
This is my everything will be fine if you get along with your in-laws. It'll be fine. There's nothing they can do to please you, lady.
Every trip, though. That would be annoying.
Yeah, but you're going where they want to go.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
I doubt if. I'm sure they're going to some fairly nice places, I would assume.
Yeah.
But all your dinners are with them and I don't know. I can see how this would be annoying, I think.
No, she's just
You could just
bratty.
Yeah, just suck it up and then just try to peel off some days where you're not with them, hopefully. And you can,
we've tried that, and it just doesn't matter.
Well, then tell your husband to be a man and
Pretend
stand up
you're
for you.
sick and get room service.
Yeah.
Gosh, that's hard. I don't know. I'm grateful for a vacation, but you don't want to be stuck with them like all the time.
Maybe really loud sexual activity right next door to them.
That works.
Hey, Dad, you hear us?
Wow. Right. That'll be the last vacation.
Yeah.
Or you hear your parents. That's even worse.
Oh.
It's their vacation too.
Yeah.
Would you rather hear your parents or your in-laws?
In-laws.
In-laws, for sure.
Did you ever catch your mom and dad doing it?
My own mom and dad. I love hearing my own mom and dad.
Let's. I think we've absolutely failed. So far, we've failed. Let's move on. Next letter, please.
What?
Dear Allie, my boyfriend's mom and I went to lunch together because it's been getting pretty serious, and she told me he wants to propose.
Scissor time.
I was thrilled, but then she asked me a ton of questions about our sex life, telling me how important sex was to him. I'm totally creeped out. I don't know what to do. Should I tell him? That is super creepy.
That is weird.
Maybe I misunderstood the relationship, but these two people.
It's her boyfriend's mom.
Okay, so I did understand.
And
this is weird.
Then she starts talking about how sex is so important to her son.
How would she know that?
And asking questions about it.
Oof, yeah.
That's a little. That's odd.
Yeah.
What does this lady need to know, though? What is she asking our advice for?
I think to make sure that she's going to be able to satisfy her son if they get
No, but I mean, the question from the letter writer is, do I tell my boyfriend that this incident occurred? Because, hey, your mom was talking all about your sex life.
I don't see why not. Why not talk to him about it?
Yeah.
Just go, hey,
or maybe she should do this. She should do this. I'm sure they were eating at a really fancy restaurant, and when that guy comes up and he goes, "Would you like some fresh ground pepper?" You should say, "Oh, that pepper shaker reminds me of your son's unit."
I don't twist it like that, but it is.
I can think of a few things to do with that pepper shaker.
This is unbelievably creepy.
Yeah.
I think you have to tell him and then.
Yeah, just go, hey, what's the deal with your mom? She was asking a lot of questions about us and our love life.
Yeah, and how does she know all these facts? And how does she know about those 2 freckles?
And the pepper shaker looked like. Can you?
Do you think your son? Is it possible that her son put her up to it?
Well, that's what I was wondering.
Hey, listen, I need you to get some information from Roger.
And before
can you imagine that? I mean, that's an open relationship with your mom.
No joke.
Yeah, a little too.
Maybe she just says, like, look, this was really important in my relationship, and so make sure you keep it fresh. Something like that. Just what she should have done instead of saying, my boy just loves, hand stuff. So make sure you work that in.
The more intimate the details become, the more unpleasant.
Sure.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, I think wait a minute. She needs to mention something to him.
She does need to say
Tell your mom to
something.
back off.
Yeah. Hey.
He likes a lot of talk. You need to keep talking.
Wow, that's really creepy.
All right.
Okay, let's get to our next letter. Alli Breen is reachable once again at ALLIBREEN with your love troubles. What have we got?
Dear Allie, my best friend's husband is very touchy-feely with me. I'm scared to say anything because he's never actually made a move, but I just feel like he keeps trying to put it out there in case I want to act on it.
Right.
But if I call him out, I'm sure he'll say I'm reading into things and I'm acting crazy. What should I do?
I'm
Keep
just
your
a
mouth shut.
loving guy, man. Come on.
Yeah, there are just some flirty people out there. He probably means nothing by it.
Is there anything wrong with a woman? What happened to the days where a woman would turn around and smack the guy?
Yeah.
I mean, you have every right to. Hey, hands off, dude.
Well, yeah, you could do that. Maybe you like it deep down.
But then she's right. If she smacked him, he would be like, "You're acting crazy. I hug everybody." What
That's
are you doing?"
fine.
So let him.
At least he won't do it with you anymore.
Like, hey, I'm ticklish. Stop touching me there. Like, please. Ugh.
Or just yell loudly, "Stop touching me there." That's enough to make him stop.
You're right.
Yeah.
That would be, yeah.
Stop touching me there.
Yeah, exactly. You don't have to hit him, of course, but you can, hey, dude, why are you touching me all the time? People will take notice.
Yeah.
And then they'll watch him moving forward.
You're suggesting that she say it out loud in a public place?
Absolutely. Like
Yeah.
at a party or whatever. Yeah. Let's go, hey, quit clutching on me.
Clutching.
I think,
that's a
I
good
think it
word.
would have to be done in kind of a humorous way, or it would be.
Well, then he
Or
may not.
what?
This guy's, look, we're dudes, we're morons. He won't get the hint unless it's serious.
Yeah, he needs to get the
He'll think it's
message.
flirting back. You're right.
Yeah.
He will. If you.
Hey, Roger,
play
if I
with
want to
him
go to
like that.
third base with you, we'll go to a Yankee game, okay? Sorry.
That's not bad.
Yeah, that's. I don't
Just turn around, smack him, and yell "masher."
Ooh.
Wow. Like Ruth Buzzing used to do.
Masher.
You gotta hit him with your purse.
Is that word ever used at all?
No, I can't imagine if it's
Except for the context of potatoes. Masher.
Don't they use smash now for sex, right? We were smashing.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I'd smash that. Yeah, I smash that.
I'd smash that?
Yeah.
Oh, that sounds delicate and lovely.
It used to be for just those
Smash
fatties,
last
but now
night, all
everybody
of it.
says it.
Okay.
No, not all sex isn't for reproduction, so yeah, it can get ugly.
Yep.
Okay. All right. Well, let's get to our next
Smash.
letter. Alli.
Isabel.
All right, dear Allie. My brother and his wife do not like my girlfriend, and they told my parents if I bring her home for Christmas that they're not going to go. They have
geez.
2 babies, and my mom would be devastated if they didn't come. But it's really unfair to blackmail me like that. I want to bring her just to show them.
Yep.
They think she's trashy, but who are they to judge? What should I do?
To me, the answer is always the people who gave you the ultimatum, they are out. You remove them from the situation. Nobody who truly cares about you would give you such an ultimatum.
Yeah, that's pretty selfish.
But what
that they
about-
would deprive the mom and the parents of the grandkids, too. So that's like, what the heck? Get over it.
Hey, Zelda, could you put down your Salems before you pick up the baby? Thanks.
I held you and I smoked 2 packs a day.
Yeah, I see. I burned the kid one time.
Yeah.
That shut him up, though. He learned to obey.
Right.
Hey, I'm not ashing in his soft spot anymore.
It was convenient.
This took a terrible turn. I blame myself. Yeah, Josh is right. The people who made the ultimatum, they're the ones ruining everything.
How do you explain that to Grandma and Grandpa, though?
Hey, these people gave me an ultimatum. You just got to be, I think you'd be totally honest.
That's true.
And I bet they still go. Call their bluff. They're going to go.
Yeah,
they want their gifts.
I need to know how weird this girlfriend is. Or,
tell her to strap on the stilettos and come along.
I mean, what's
Make it an event.
Yeah. Put on her best dog collar and get over there.
Take the ball gag out when you eat, but otherwise.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's sad. Sorry to hear that's happening.
Once again, our guest is Alli Breen, and I spell it because I want you to get letters to her. Allibreen here in the Bob and Tom program. What else have we got, Alli?
Dear Alli, my boyfriend has a foot fetish, which I don't mind at all, and I totally love to play into. But he's gotten into footies, which is basically handies, but with your feet. So to do it, I have to basically face him, bend my legs Indian style, twist my back. It's just not sexy at all.
Yeah,
He
sure.
tips on a better way to position this.
Right.
I got this one easy.
Oh, boy.
Track shoes.
What
Yeah.
Wow.
Get a pair of.
And don't tell him about them. Yeah.
Vintage Tokyos.
Some golf cleats.
They're a nice blue from Adidas. Golf cleats would work.
No. Have him lay on the floor, and you can either sit on a chair or sit on the bed, and then you're just sitting properly with your feet dangling down.
I mean, there are many positions for an FJ, but
there's a lingo FJ.
Oh, sure.
Is there a car, the FJ Cruiser?
It's got a very long back seat. Yeah. He may just want that one position though. It might feel the best for him.
Really?
Yeah, maybe you should try dating a normal human.
Now, wait a minute. That's
very
a little
judgy.
rough.
You know what? He brings up a good point. Why aren't more people normal? Okay.
This guy's going to get a mean case of athlete's dick.
I'm going to be...
Hey, you got any Desinex for my crotch?
Gosh.
I know that's an acting is tough acting, but I don't know if it's good and...
Okay, got it.
You know how you have to rub it on him.
As a wise man named Chick McGee once said, for a lot of people, they have something called a specificity that is required for whatever it is. It's, I don't know, get used to it or move on.
I'm not what you would call a foot fetishist, but I've had my fair share of these, and
what?
Not bad. I'll be honest.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh.
Would you like you like him nice and calloused for that?
No. I like
you've stated many times.
For me, I prefer
you're a friction guy.
I prefer a freshly pettied person.
Please,
you
should never
on a foot.
have said that.
Why?
People love Josh because he's stupid enough to say all this stuff out
Tom
loud.
is never going to forget that.
Like I said, it's not like I don't even know if it's in my top 8 or whatever of things to do.
You've got 8?
8.
Tom likes straight, heterosexual, missionary sex in the dark.
That's it.
Pat, have you ever had one of these?
No.
It's not bad, man. Yeah. It's not a good soft surface area.
Okay.
Yeah.
I would think one slip and she could crush a testicle.
Mistakes can't be made.
Well, you know how you trial and error. Try again.
Right.
Keep trying.
Yeah.
Alli, in the interest of saving our careers, do we have another letter?
No.
One more.
We do. All right. Dear Alli, am I crazy for thinking that my wife saying, if you want me, you can have me, has a very different meaning than I actually want you?
Read the beginning
If
again?
you want me, you can have me.
His wife says to him, if you want me, you can have me. But I think he wants her to say, like, I want you.
Oh, okay.
Isn't that very different?
What?
You never, I get this. Sometimes you have a person you're in a relationship with will say things, they think they're being playful or sexy or whatever. But it's a different, it's almost like reading a text. Sometimes the tone isn't there. You read into it.
Oh, I see.
They're saying something else.
So she's
try it out on me, Josh.
If you want me, you can have me.
I think the funeral's about to start.
Well, I'm just saying.
So,
if you get bored in there.
or he's thinking she's saying, well, if you want me, you can have
Right,
me.
when really she's saying, hey, I'm all yours.
Right.
There's a chance. You just got to ask her to.
I think it's playful.
She's like a damsel. She wants you to come and take her and whisk her away, basically.
Now, if she's, you got to listen to her inflections.
Yeah.
Well, if you want me, you can have me.
Right.
That's probably not as good.
No, not near as good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. But it sounds like he wants to be whisked away. He wants her to actually be like, I want you right now.
Right,
You know,
right.
Let me have you.
Well, what if she doesn't?
So do you tell the person or you just try to let it naturally?
All I know is it's going to be better than the guy with the FJ.
All right. You can.
I told you. We're never
You're missing
going
out.
to
There's
forget.
a whole universe of pleasure out there.
It's all sick, isn't it?
Josh's universe.
Sick.
Just saying.
Okay.
You don't try all kinds of things?
High arches or flat feet? Does it matter?
Yeah, what part of the foot?
Like,
I'm pretty sure this is like, if not the number one, close to the number one fetish in the world.
It must be.
I think.
And again, I wouldn't consider myself a fetishist because I don't need it. But when I've had it, it's pretty fun.
You ever had a stump job?
All right. We're done.
Okay.
I haven't. Everybody I'm with, everybody I've ever been with has been able-bodied.
Allie, have a very Merry Christmas.
Yeah. Thanks, Allie.
Yeah, thank you.
Are you
too, guys.
are you working this weekend in the city?
I'm actually going to be, I have my niece and nephew here with me now. Then we're going to Boston. But on the 23rd, I'm doing the Neil Cavuto show on Fox.
Oh, right on. Oh, cool. Ask your niece and nephew about FJs.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh, now you've ruined it.
I'm assuming they're
Looking a little
college age.
Thanks, Allie.
Happy New Year. Merry Christmas.
Okay.
See you in 2024.
Now what are we doing?
I don't know.
Well, I've got something to tell you.
Oh, you do?
Yeah. It's not as...
Is it about food?
It is about food,
Oh,
yes.
Good.
And it's about great food, too.
Yeah.
Omaha Steaks. Do this right now. OmahaSteaks.com. Take advantage of 50% off site-wide. Plus, use code BTS at checkout. That's going to get you an additional $30 off your order. Well, what kind of food are we talking here, Josh?
What are you talking?
Send tender, juicy, butcher's cut filet mignons, gourmet jumbo franks, easy-to-prepare meals ready in a flash. Let me tell you a little bit about those filet mignons. Sometimes it's like you don't even need a knife. You can just, they're so tender. And man, the flavor is just wonderful. Omaha Steaks, you can order with complete confidence, knowing you're ordering the very best, because every purchase is backed by their unconditional money-back guarantee. The holidays are here. They're a lot of fun. It's a really great time, but it can also be stressful. And, oh, boy, what does this person want for a gift? What would they like? I'll tell you what they'll like. Omaha Steaks. That's right. It's convenient, thoughtful, and guaranteed to put a smile on their faces when you send them a gourmet gift from omahasteaks.com. For a limited time, remember, 50% off site-wide, and you'll save an extra $30 when you use this promo code, BTS, at checkout. That's omahasteaks.com. Achieve gifting greatness today. Tom, I know you've sent them to your brothers.
And 18 more.
Oh, that's wonderful, dude.
20 or 21 boxes, I forget.
Oh,
well,
for you.
Minimum order may be required. You certainly hit that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Absolutely. Oh, very tasty. Don't forget the lasagna. I know it's not part of the so-called copy that you read, but I'm telling you, that lasagna is terrific. I've urged them to change the names to Omaha Steaks and lasagna, and they said, we're not going to talk to you anymore. We're coming back. It's the Bob and Tom Show.
Thanks for listening to the Bob and Tom.
The Bob and Tom Show now presents Cliff Notes Theater. Condensed presentations of timeless classics. Today's story, Charles Dickens' A Christmas Carol.
All right, you workers. It's Christmas. Now get back to work. I'm sleepy. I'm going to bed.
Hey, Scrooge, I'm a ghost. You need to change.
Okay, I learned my lesson. Here's a turkey.
This has been Cliff Notes Theater. There you go. When you just don't have time to watch the whole movie.
It's here. Oh, I'm going to open it up. Inside, you've got, well, let's see. Pork loin, boneless chops. Let's see. This is the pièce de résistance. Beef tenderloin steaks. The perfect burger experience from Omaha Steaks. And, individual scallop potatoes and caramel apple tart. It's all here, and it comes, I should point this out, it comes with a dry ice, so it's all perfectly frozen, and of course, with dry ice, you could have fun in the laboratory. Visit omahasteaks.com. Remember, 50% off site-wide, and use the promo code BTS to get an extra $30 off. Boris, I've got something for you.
Music?
Yes.
Denmark's Prime Minister.
Christy,
Thank you.
What? Oh, I'm sorry.
Zamfir is back.
Oh, that's lovely. What do you
need we need the slide whistle Christmas.
Oh, man, do we.
Start writing.
I feel sorry.
With perennial favorites, Frosty the Snowman.
You might want to start it lower.
What else you got?
Do you hear what I hear? Not even close. Not even close.
Not even close.
No.
What about Jingle Bells?
Oh, I would buy this album. And finally, in its entirety, the 12 Days of Christmas.
The 12 Days of Christmas have been canceled.
You took my breath away from the moment I first saw you. Will you marry me, Dolly? She said yes! She said yes!
It's not a real person.
It's not a real diamond. Real, natural, earthborn diamond. For your real love, from a real jeweler you can trust. Steven Singer Jewelers.
Tom Show, weekday mornings at 6 a.m. Eastern on Bob and Tom 24/7.
Hey, don't say we didn't warn you. There's laughter ahead. This is Bob and Tom Radio.
Little ditty about Jack Bauer's plan to try and stop the nerve gas attack by the mean Russian man. Jack is hiding in the ductwork, crawling around. Then it pops up, pulls his gun, shouting, "Everybody down!" Jack is just trying to keep America free. But tell him a lie and he'll shoot your wife right in the knee. Gotta get the intel, no matter the cost. He gonna give the wet list to that German dude who was on Lost. Jack is saying, Chloe, upload them schematics to my PDA. Gonna put my jacket hood on, hold my breath and save the day. Jack is saying, oh yeah, life goes on long after they set off the nerve gas bomb. Oh yeah, I said life goes on long after Michelle, Tony, and Edgar are gone. Little ditty about Jack Bauer's plan. Gonna whisper, then shout some, then whisper it again. Curtis, where are you? Tell me about Mr. Cooper. Tell me about Mr. Cooper. Get in the chopper now. I said I wanted a cheeseburger.
Hello, this is comedian John Evans, the High Plains Thrifter, and you're listening to Bob and Tom Radio.
As I continue to work, with these people and certain occasions will come up, like Shatner, of course, I've been doing for many, many years, and so now there's another level of our relationship where he's invited me to his home for Monday Night Football and that sort of thing. And I'm a huge fan of his. You have to understand. So anything is surreal. But let me tell you,
Monday Night Football.
You
Shatner.
haven't lived till you've seen William Shatner staring at the TV screen in the crunch of a Monday Night Football moment and see Captain Kirk say, "Stick 'em." It really is a surreal moment.
Man. So, Mark, you're a single guy.
Yeah, I tell you though, it's tough because I got these neighbors behind me.
Really?
My neighbor Gail, very
Gail?
Gail is a woman who just moved. Her bedroom wall is right behind mine, and she has a new boyfriend. And I found this out. His name is
Hey, everybody, this is Tom.
Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. It's time now to take a look back and learn about tomorrow with reviewing the past.
Okay.
You're thinking of yesterday while looking ahead toward tomorrow.
That's very helpful.
Reminds me of the intro to Plan 9 from Outer Space when the guy goes,
"Oh, yes.
These future events will affect you in the future."
That's exactly right. Time now for Today in History.
1699. We go way back. Peter the Great. And now he was a czar with a T.
Oh, he was a T-czar.
Yeah, a
Are you
T-czar
sure?
as opposed to a Caesar.
Caesar, yeah.
Yeah,
Apparently it wasn't nice. He was a real dick teaser.
T-S-A-R. Peter the Great. This is weird. He ordered the Russian New Year to be changed from September 1st to January 1st.
Sure, yeah. If you've read your Tolstoy, you're aware.
So everybody had to take their phones out and reset their calendars. What a pain in the ass. You think switching to daylight savings time is a pain in the ass.
That's when he got a new nickname. Peter, not so great.
Yeah, people didn't care for it.
Did they,
Tom?
So
Okay.
did they go forward or backward?
That's a great question.
They cut out 3 months of the year? I don't think so.
It was December 20th. He said, no, the New Year starts January 1st. So does that make you younger? I'm not sure why. Anyway, so 1699, the year of the mulligan. 1812, Grimm's Fairy Tales. Now, you remember the names of the Brothers Grimm?
I don't.
Brothers Grimm.
Russell and Aesop.
Close. Jacob and Wilhelm. They created Snow White, you know.
They did?
Yeah, absolutely. And how is that? That's a tough sell.
Were they the Hansel and Gretel guys?
Tough sell. No, I'm just thinking about Snow White telling, hey, Mom and Dad, I'm going out in the woods to live with
dwarves.
7 little fellas.
Yeah.
7 little fellas.
Weird.
I don't think she went into the woods thinking she was going to live with 7.
Did you hear what your daughter has planned?
Can you believe it?
You need to go to college.
Thomas Edison.
Oh, boy.
No, really.
What did Thomas Edison do, Tom?
Well, it was on this date he demonstrated the incandescent light.
Oh, he did?
At Menlo Park.
So there was nothing he could do to make a recording at this point?
In 1879, well, this was the light. He did at the time make, it wasn't an indecent proposal, it was an incandescent proposal, and here it is.
The first words I spoke in the original photo. Mary had a tight little and everywhere that Mary went, I would get a piece of that.
Tom, Mr. Edison, we're going to have to ask you to
It's really
stick to the script, huh?
becoming crystal clear.
Yeah, he could have saved a lot of money if he'd invented the LED.
Oh, my God.
1946, It's a Wonderful Life premieres in New York.
Big flop.
It was.
It was at the time when it came out, yeah. And it got famous because the rights to the movie had never been secured, so independent television stations were able to play it for free for years until someone realized the music was copyrighted.
That's a good movie, man. It really is.
Absolutely.
I want that blueberry. I'll lasso for you.
Very nice.
We missed Bob Hope's birthday. Bob Hope, 1920, born in London, England, became an American citizen on this date, though. Sorry, in 1920, forgive me. Do you remember his real name? Ooh, Leslie.
No.
Oh, is
it really?
I don't know.
Marion? Leslie?
I think it's Leslie.
Tina?
A bob hope is when a lady has a lot riding on a decent haircut. It's awfully short. I have a lot of hope. 74, The Godfather Part 2 was released. Great movie. Maybe the best sequel of all time. In 1975, Joe Walsh joins the Eagles.
That was a mistake.
Yeah.
Great
That's
movie.
horrible.
Great movie. Thank you,
Of course, it was great.
Let's see. Peter Criss, happy birthday, Ace. One of your favorites, Mr.
Beth?
Criss. Drummer.
She still calling?
You still know? Yeah. No. Okay.
Don't make him mad. You don't want. You don't want. Don't upset him. You don't want Peter Criss Cross.
Oh, very good. Time now to review what we learned on today's show.
Tom opened the show excited about all the Christmas decorations around town, all the lights and Christmas lights. Very excited about those lights. So I said I thought we should open our Christmas presents early today because my presents for you guys are here and Josh's are here. But Tom said
mine's not here.
No, Tom said
no. There's a time and a season.
I'm gonna have to have help.
Quarterback Aaron Rodgers will not return this season. He's not going to push it because the Jets have been eliminated. I do enjoy flasher parking, especially during the holidays.
That's the only way to go.
No, you don't mean getting out of your car and flashing the public.
No, turning your emergency flashers on and parking wherever I want to. Josh made scrambled eggs in the green room today and stunk up the entire building.
Still, you know what? I've changed my mind. It didn't smell.
What did you do? Did you microwave them?
Yeah.
Why did they stink so bad?
They didn't. They didn't.
They did.
No, it was all in your head.
Consensus. It's like you made poached eggs out of diarrhea. Is that it?
I'm not going to do that again.
Thank you very much. Coming up tomorrow, we'll have nativity scene problems.
Yep.
And where to put houseplants in your house, you'll be very surprised. Not there. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Think you know your pro football? Then play Pigskin Pick'em every week at bobandtom.com/contest. It's your